The Champions War League finals are here. A clan war league organized by 14 members of the Clash community. 32 clans going head to head for 16 rounds of war spanning over 4 months. After 218 clan wars, 8 clans have survived. And as the playoffs near their end, only 2 clans remain. It's time to determine a champion. The final battle features the storied OneHive clan versus the undefeated Dark Looters.
Welcome to Tallinn, Estonia. I'm Galadon here with Clash with Ash and Powerbang, and we are here for the first ever Champions War League finals. We've got 2 amazing clans fought their way through 32 clans to the finals right here, and the winner taking home bragging rights, the CWL championship, and a pretty cool trophy.
That's right, Gally. You know what? You guys have seen the P.E.K.K.A. statue in your bases before, but never have you seen them in real life. And the winner of today's contest between OneHive and Dark Looters will be taking home their very own limited edition P.E.K.K.A. statue, only available in this amazing studio, well, as of now.
Right, so as Galadon mentioned, as we saw in the introduction graphic, this season started off back in October. This is the first ever Champions War League Season 1. 32 clans participated over 13 weeks of regular season. We've gotten all the way through 3 weeks of playoffs now, and we are now in the championship round where the Dark Looters and OneHive are set to face off. They've been warring now for 22 hours. A lot of grueling hours have gone into this from both players, clans, and organizers.
And that's the thing that really struck me was the organization, the crew that was required, the hours that were put into making this work, getting it to flow so smoothly
I know a
the
little
entire
about
time.
that, yeah.
It's amazing. But you know what? We could show the viewers a little more about that because we have an intro to some of the organizers that are here today.
Hi, my name is Delik, and I'm a co-leader of Faked Wargasm, and I'm also a CWL admin. My primary responsibility is statistics, so I'm the person bugging you for screenshots every week.
I'm Chat. I'm leader of PowerCock and one of the co-founders of CWL. I'm always online and I'm always engaged.
Hello, my name is NR Gen Council, and I'm a co-leader of Reddit Omega and an administrator for the Champions War League. Clash of Clans has become by far the most enjoyable hobby that I've ever had.
The Fair Play community has been arranging wars for a long time, but each of those wars was its own event, and there was no way to rank clans within the community. When Supercell introduced friendly wars to Clash of Clans, we suddenly had the ability to establish a league where we had set rules and set schedules. We called that league the Champions War League, or CWL.
I was one of the original 3 co-founders of the league. Myself, Aries, and 13 came up with the idea to create a standardized environment, and we really loved what we put together.
When the CWL first started, no one really knew how popular it was going to be. After a couple months, it became very apparent that this was going to be the primary focus of all of the war clans.
Back in the early days of CWL, we really didn't assign roles. It was dependent on who was online at the time, and we kind of just managed issues as they came up.
We try to divide the roles based on everyone's individual strengths that they bring from their real life.
My primary responsibility in CWL is statistics.
I've always been focused on the technology aspects of the league. I also manage the website, social media presence, and working on the app.
When I'm not clashing, I'm actually a lawyer, so my role has kind of evolved a little bit into providing legal advice when those situations come up.
My most memorable moment was this current league. We're launching Season 2 of CWL, and we've got over 2,300 applications. It's amazing the support that the community has thrown to us, and thankful to Supercell for helping us out with that.
If I had to give anybody advice about starting up their own tournament or league, the thing that I would tell them is to make sure that you have very clear values.
You spend a lot of time with these people that you're co-organizing the event with. I would really recommend working with your best friends, people that you know that you can trust and collaborate with.
It is a lot of work, but with that you also have to remember, along with the hard work, it's very rewarding and to keep having fun while doing it.
Over 2,300 applications. That's amazing. This is going to be a huge success this next season, but the first season isn't over yet. In fact, we want to get to the main reason you guys are here, and that is to check out this war, specifically to take a look at the scoreboard so far, because as you can see, we've got a tight one. OneHive was trailing for a while. Now we have less than 2 hours left in the war, and they've pulled ahead by 4 stars with about 15 attacks left for each clan.
That's right. We're sitting here with 1 hour, 47 minutes left to go. 98 to 102 right now in favor of OneHive. It was really cool. Last night we were all sitting around in the hotel room watching the beginning part of this war. Dark Looters and OneHive. Amazing starts. I mean, I couldn't believe how hot both teams came out of the gate. It couldn't have been a better situation to start off this final war.
They were super hot coming out the gate. It was incredible to watch. Before we get too deep into the war, let's introduce the players that we're lucky enough to have with us today, this evening, live in Estonia here. Before we do get to the players, I should share the breakdown with you guys. So it's a 40v40 war. Again, we're in the last hour and 46 minutes. We're gonna enjoy it live. We're gonna enjoy some live attacks. The breakdown: 5 Town Hall 11s, 14 Town Hall 10s, 21 Town Hall 9s. So let's start out by meeting 3 representatives, one of each Town Hall level, from the undefeated Dark Looters. Starting with Itsu on the right, we have King Tim in the middle, and we have Bronx on the left. So let's find out a little bit more about these players, including their Town Hall levels and their stats.
Perhaps the most feared clan in the CWL. Hailing from their home country of Germany, they enter the CWL final with a perfect 15-0 record. The undefeated Dark Looters.
I'm Itsu, and I'm the in-war coordinator for Dark Looters.
I am King Tim. I am the leader of Dark Looters, and I'm responsible for our recruitment.
I'm Bronx, co-leader of Dark Looters, and I'm responsible for the relationship between my clan and the other.
Dark Looters is always looking for the best competition, so we thought CWL would be the best competition, so we signed up.
I'm the in-war coordinator for Dark Looters. That means I get a lot of information from different players, take everything together and say in the end who we will attack, how we will attack.
Typically I'm a scouter. I scout bases for the other Town Hall 10 players that they can 3-star them.
My role in wars as a Town Hall 10 is hitting up the Town Hall 11s for 2 stars and a good amount of percentage.
My most memorable moment was definitely the semi-finals against Spartan's Legacy. We beat them by multiple stars. That was amazing.
Spartan's Legacy is one of the toughest opponents out there, and we were very pumped for the war to beat them.
It was the first 11 versus 11 triple in the entire CWL.
We find that CWL is a great new idea, and that's the reason why we joined them.
Will the Dark Looters stay perfect? Stay tuned to find out.
Whoa, what a fearsome group. These Germans take war seriously, and guys, it shows. They come in with a 13-0 regular season record. Now they're 15-0 after making it to the finals today. Guys, let's get to know some of these representatives. Again, we have one for Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, and Town Hall 11. The rest of your clanmates are in Germany fighting it out here at the end of the war. Bronx, I want to start with you. Before I went to bed last night, it was incredible. You guys were something like 15 for 17 in fresh 3-star attacks against Town Hall 9s. Talk a little bit about why you came out of the gate so strong. Was it something you found, perhaps a vulnerability in one of OneHive's base or OneHive's Town Hall 9 bases that you were able to take advantage of, or was it just perfect execution? Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, we already knew before the war started that we have kind of accept outside Tesla farms outside the base, and so we decided to bring a heal spell and a couple of loons with it, just in case that we can predict that. Yeah.
And you did a great job of it. And for those of you who don't know, Tesla farms are basically oftentimes unexpected groups of Teslas bunched up in OneHive's Town Hall 9 cases outside the perimeter of the base on a lot of their bases. Dark Looters did a good job scouting pre-war. We're ready for that, and they ended up taking back-end balloons and pre-planning for that to get through those tricky situations in the bases. King Tim, the leader of the Dark Looters. King Tim, tell us a little bit about what it's like having a clan that's exclusively German players, perhaps some of the strengths and maybe some of the challenges in a clan that's all from one region.
I think that is a really big advantage for us that we are only having German-speaking players, because we are living in the same time zones, we are speaking all the same language, and that's really good for us because we hang out very often on TeamSpeak, chilling, just planning for the attacks, and I think that is very important.
Yeah, that does make sense. You know, speak the same language, same time zone. I mean, we're all in international clans. OneHive's an international clan, and you have to deal with time zones. It must be much easier as far as coordination goes, all being on the same level, same language, same time zone, everything else. Itsu, you are well known as the master of base building, and we're going to get into that a little bit in today's stream, but you're also going to be attacking 3 or 4 times live in this stream. How do you feel, man?
Kind of stressed, but let's hope my teammates got my back and everything turns out good.
Well, you're definitely one of the best attackers from everything I've heard and seen from you, so I'm sure you got it on lockdown, but I think I speak for everybody in saying that I'm super excited to see what you have in store for us, my friend. But let's meet the challengers, the storied OneHive clan. We have 3 representatives for OneHive as well. The Town Hall 9 LB, Lord Byron. We have Atoma in the middle, and on the right, we have Eve. Let's learn a little bit more about these 3 players, their stats, and Town Hall levels.
One of the most storied war clans in Clash of Clans history, the CWL's Archer Queen Conference champion, the mighty OneHive.
Hi, my name is Eve Check. I'm an elder as well as war coordinator for Town Hall 10 and 11 in OneHive.
I'm Lord Byron. I'm a Town Hall 9 co-leader in OneHive. I'm a quiet killer, no base is safe.
Hi, I'm Atoma 609. I'm an elder at OneHive, and that will crush your dreams.
My attacks change each war during CWL based on the base I'm attacking. Sometimes golems and hogs, sometimes lava loon or other army compositions.
My clan heard about the CWL from social media as well as from people that are in the admin team from CWL.
I would say OneHive's biggest strength against the other clan is our level of cooperation and coordination in wars.
I have a unique design every war. It usually takes about 5 to 7 days to literally to the last second to make the base and adjust anything that we need.
My role in war is kind of twofold. I'm a co-leader in the clan, so I help to organize the war from a Town Hall 9 level. And as well, my attacks are typically used to back up other attacks.
I'm a Town Hall 11 player, so I'm usually going to attack throughout the last 2 hours of the war. And usually I'm going to dip on the last remaining Town Hall 10s.
My favorite defensive CC's troop combination would be Hound Loon, because that's really the only viable CC at Town Hall 10.
I usually spend about an hour preparing a war attack in a major war on TeamSpeak with my teammates and sketching out potential plans.
Throughout the entire season, everyone thought of us as something like an underdog. They didn't expect us to be able to compete with the competition. However, whenever the playoffs started, we really stepped it up from war to war, from week to week.
We joined CWL because everyone was in it, all the top war guys, and we just had to see who was the best.
And see who's best we shall. Dark Looters versus OneHive up next.
And it's OneHive. So OneHive, one of the first most well-known mixed war clans in the entire game, popularized by Jake, OneHive raids way back in the day, and ever since then you continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger. LB, let's start with you, Lord Byron. Town Hall 9s for you guys also came out the gate hot. You must be very happy about that. I'm curious, can you tell us a little bit about the importance of getting all those fresh 3-stars, freeing up a lot of your Town Hall 9s for scout attacks? Talk about the importance of scout attacks, especially in a competitive war like this.
Yes, thanks, and I am absolutely thrilled the way our 9s came out of the gate, just smashed the bases. I was happy with the variety of attacks. These guys do things that you just wouldn't even think of yourself. It's really amazing to watch. And you're right, it does help us later in the war. We have scouts for every Town Hall 10, as well as even a Town Hall 11. And those scouts allow the Town Hall 9s to attack up, attack Town Hall 10s, pull the clan castle contents, pull Teslas, trip some traps, and that gives the information to the Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s to come in and smash those bases with the best possible plan later.
Absolutely, great points, and you really covered all the main objectives there where you're trying to get out of a solid scout. And people need to realize at home that these bases are expertly designed, and a lot of them require this expert scouting, every last detail planned, something again we'll talk about as the evening goes on. But let's move on to our next player here, Atoma. Atoma, you got a 6-pack last war in the semifinals against War Whales. You already have a 3-star against a Town Hall 10 as a Town Hall 10. Incredibly impressive attacker. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling awesome, and hopefully I get another 3-star to make another 6-pack.
Dude, back-to-back 6-packs. Never mind, your last one's going to be live in front of, what, like 50 million people? No pressure is what I'm saying, man. No pressure. But what I wanted to ask you is a little bit about OneHive's trajectory in the CWL. You guys had a few bumps along the road, not undefeated, had a couple losses here and there, but you finished off super strong. Tell us a little bit about why you're coming on so strong. What is it about OneHive that gives you these super strong finishes, both in individual wars and even in the overall season of CWL?
Well, in the beginning, we didn't start off so strong. We have definitely improved as a clan. Town Hall 9 game has definitely stepped up, has really helped the Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 11s. But overall,
you're a beast.
Yes, sorry.
You're a strong finisher.
Yes, but overall, because of them, we've improved as a clan, and you know.
Yeah, and you guys are proving that this war, it's super, super close, and you have an exciting live attack. I can guarantee that, watching you absolutely wreck everybody in friendly challenges and obviously given your history in the semifinals. So looking forward to that, my friend. And last but not least, we have Eve. Eve, the Town Hall 11 representative. A little side story about you that we're gonna tell at some point here, but for now, you are the Town Hall 11 attacker and you're holding back your attacks as well. Tell us what you have planned for us this evening.
Yes, that's correct. I have both my Town Hall 11 hits left. Actually, yesterday when the war started, we already made the first plans on how to attack their Town Hall 10s. So now in the last 1.5 hours, we're actually going to get to attack really soon, and the plans are ready, and we're ready to go.
That's fascinating. Yeah. I'm noticing a hint of an accent over there, Eve.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Wow.
Rumor has it that you may be skirting the fence here, maybe playing both teams. I hear you're a dual member of OneHive and the Dark Looters. How the heck did you end up on OneHive for this war?
Yeah, as you already mentioned, I'm actually from Germany as well, and usually I play my Town Hall 10 for the Dark Looters as well. However, in order to make a breakdown for this war possible, I talked to the guys from DL, and they agreed that it's all right if I play my Town Hall 11 for OneHive. However, I wish them the best of luck, and may the best one win.
Majorly PC there from Eve. Well, good to see you in the lineup. Glad you get to participate, and it wasn't a conflict of interest. You're a beast of a player. Can't wait to see you attack.
Hashtag exposed.
Or no, Benedict Eve, as they call him on the Dark Looters.
Exactly. So again, you guys, the war is underway. Less than 2 hours to go. We reviewed the score a few minutes ago. It's still 102-98. But one of the most important facts about the war right now is always going to come down in a mixed war like this to the 3 stars on Town Hall 10s. So right now, Dark Looters has 5 3 stars on Town Hall 10s. OneHive has 4 3 stars on Town Hall 10s. But 2 of the 3 stars on the 10s by Dark Looters were where units, guys from Town Hall 11 dropped to 10s.
Absolutely.
Dips.
So that's huge. Absolutely huge. OneHive, 4 for 4 right now. Not 4 for 4, but 4 out of their 4 3 stars at Town Hall 10 came from other Town Hall 10. So they've got a leg up there. And then to touch a little bit on the other scenario of the war, the OneHive guys need to shore things up a little bit at the Town Hall 11 level. They've got a couple bases left to clear. Speaking of Town Hall 11s, let's get into an attack earlier today. We had King Tim live in studio just a bit earlier do a Town Hall 10 versus 11 attack. He hit Vincent of OneHive. So we're going to cue that up and check out how it went down.
But I think first, actually, we're going to take a look at the graphic. We're going to see the sketch.
We have a plan.
We do. We've got a sketch.
Let's bring it up.
Pyromaniac doesn't usually plan. He just
YOLOs it. That's me. That's me. But no.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah,
so we're turning around behind us.
Education.
Sweet, we got a sketch up on the screen. We've got, looks like he's bringing the golems and the bowlers. There we go, it's on the monitor now. We've got a golem in from the bottom left and 2 more. So he's basically coming around half the base. And just to point out like the technicalities of these attacks, this is what you kind of see in the high-level war scene, are these very technical, every troop well thought out, the pathing, all of it planned, and he's got a kill squad coming in, gonna funnel those bowlers, try to get them, from the Town Hall to the Town Hall, take it out, and that's always the challenge. And then having the Loon and Baby Dragon from the back to pick off that percentage, looking pretty sharp on the plan there from King Tim.
Yeah, and talking to these 6 representatives the last few days here in Estonia, one thing that, really strikes me about all of them is they don't work with a cookie cutter army and then they fill in the last few slots, kind of like I might do, right? What they do is they plan every single troop space in their entire army. Every single troop in their army camp is accounted for, has
down to
a
the
purpose.
last archer.
Yeah, every archer.
Every single archer, whereas some of us start with, 3 lava hounds and 18 balloons, then we'll build the rest in. Send them in, right? So they're, these guys are hardcore. They're at the top of their game, and we've already seen it with all these attacks.
All right, so let's check out King Tim and see how he did a little bit earlier today on Vincent.
There we go.
All right, so there it is. This one looks like UT fan, actually. And we are going to check this one. King Tim used 2 attacks. He used Vincent's name because I thought he was hitting that one, but here we go. We're checking around. This is a live feed from King Tim, so it's going to be a little bit shaky as this went down as he was able to do it. So there's checking the army. He's going in for the attack now. We've got 3 golems, 22 bowlers, the baby dragon, and now we're ready to go. So he's kind of prepped. You guys remember where the golems he had planned to come down. Right now where he's focused is the balloon for coverage and then a baby dragon in behind. There it is for the percentage. Minions there as well to get some easy buildings on the outside of the map. And now we've got the bowlers and the golems coming in. Semicircle around the upper left half of the base and rage spells to get a nice funnel made on each side. And ultimately, they're gonna make a nice deep push there to the Town Hall.
Yeah, you notice how he drops just that one single bowler. We saw it in the sketch down there at the bottom left of your screen. He's got the other defenses in the area or weapons distracted by the golem and the bowlers, and that one single bowler goes in there, does so much damage.
Look at that concentration from King Tim.
It's almost as nerve-wracking with cameras in your face. You got to remember he did this just earlier. Was it earlier today, this attack?
Yes.
Yep. Earlier today, this attack in the back room there. So the concentration, he is in the zone. Beautiful funnel. Troops jump right into the core of the base.
Great value on that freeze too. Look at that.
So
Got Teslas, Inferno, all that good stuff taken care of. Bowlers pushing in the rage spell now. Still has the baby dragon up and nothing in there to really take it out except for the poison. Queen gonna hop the wall and take care of that baby dragon. Hop in the wall. Town Hall is down. 2-star in the bag. He's still pushing now for percentage. Bowler's still alive, and now he is gonna get a great amount of percent, all the way up to the mid-60s, all the way to 67%. Queen finally going down. Great attack.
And keep in mind that this is a Town Hall 10 attacking a Town Hall 11, and that's when you have a war with this type of Town Hall composition here, that's what you need to have happen. You need your Town Hall 10s to 2-star Town Hall 11s, and that's exactly what King Tim did there.
Absolutely. If we could cut to the live attack I've got on my screen right now, we've got a Julius versus Master Fung attack, and we are trying to go into that right now. It looks like a 10v10 attempt is just starting. So we have a Lava Hound and 26 balloons going into this base. He's gotten the Inferno taken out with the simple kill squad, and we will get to that in just a moment up to the screen. So here it comes. We've got the Lava Hound going in. All you guys missed so far was the kill squad. Inferno is down, and here comes the balloons all the way across the map. Very nice job by the Lava Hound soaking up those traps. Here they come now from the other angle. Look at the path on the balloons going into the core. Gonna get some good value there. The Queen is sitting back, picking them off. Not quite gonna get the Expo, maybe gets a bottle rock, not quite. Now we got a whole ton of balloons all in the same spot. The big ticket item though is that Queen, who is unaccounted for.
Yeah, the Queen right there in the dead center. The balloons coming in through the haste spells right there at the top of your screen as well. And you can see the Lava Hound from the defensive
There's
CC.
the skeleton spells.
It's finally turned around and come back in towards the center there.
Queen is down, Queen is down.
We got the Archer Queen down.
Great use of the skeleton spell.
Oh, guys, this is looking good. We got a heal spell left going into the last section of the base. 2 wizard towers there. We've got probably 15 balloons left alive. It's all going to come down to this last section. We got air bombs. We got too many balloons going down. This is going to be tough now. He had so many left remaining at low health, but they're getting chipped away at going into the air sweeper. Extremely close attack here from Julius, but it's looking like it's going to run out of gas.
It was looking really, really good there for a second, but that Queen, like you said, picked off about 4, 5, 6 balloons.
Big
Hard
chunk
to tell.
Big chunk of balloons there went down. The skeleton spell did get her a little bit later. So,
but guys, I think we have another live attack.
And this is what we're going to try to do all night tonight for you guys, is to keep in on these live attacks as they happen. That's going to be our priority, of course. As these live attacks, we had about 15 left on each side. We'll try to pop back into each live attack and make sure that we watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we have Chris from OneHive attacking Running Man from Dark Looters. This time it's another 10v11, so the objective here is to get a as high percentage as possible, a 2-star from a Town Hall 10 onto a Town Hall 11.
Exactly. This is where OneHive is really hoping to shore things up. Really, really, really crucial that this goes well. There's already been several fails from OneHive against the Dark Looters 11s, and if it continues, that might force some Town Hall 11 versus 11 action simply to secure 2-stars. Stuttering on my words a little bit there, but if they can secure those 2-stars, that's going to put them in great position since they already have 4 Town Hall 10 versus 10 triples.
And Powerbang, we're live in the attack right now. Started off with a Queen Walk from around 3 o'clock down to 6 o'clock. Beautiful funnel with the bowlers. Looks like a funnel created perfectly to get those bowlers and the rest of the kill squad right into the core of that base, where there's a lot of high-value targets. The Queen, the Eagle Artillery, Inferno Towers.
Eagle
Once you
goes
get
down.
the bowlers into the core.
That was a perfect
whole
free
lot
spell.
of bowlers,
Caught
but
that
they
Inferno
walked
and
out of the
Eagle.
rage.
And he pulled it off.
He got it.
And
Nice
that is
hit.
crucial for OneHive at this point,
That was a
because
big one.
because OneHive still needs to clear the Town Hall 11s. That's something that the Dark Looters have already done.
Absolutely. They're celebrating over there, LB, giving a celebratory woo, as OneHive is famous for. They are securing the 2-star on that one, so very nice work.
And the Baby Dragon left here just pick up extra percentage, and this is the type of war, if there was any, that could come down to percentage, because these guys are both starting out hot.
Absolutely.
All right, this was definitely something they were sweating, trying to get those 11s 2-starred earlier. It shouldn't be top priority as Town Hall 10 3 stars. Really, that's the #1 thing. So they're hoping to be able to focus on that towards the end of the war. But
if we look at the map here, you can see there's still 1 Town Hall 11 left for OneHive to 2-star. So number 5 there. And Chris pulls off the big 2-star there. So things are kind of wrapping up here nicely, but it's still anybody's game at this point. It's really important that the viewers at home aren't deceived by the scoreboard at any one point, because right now, I don't know about you guys, I think things are kind of neck and neck.
It looks really, really even right now for both clans. There's been some strengths and weaknesses for both clans. Not a whole lot of weaknesses, but I mean, we're nitpicking when we say things aren't going well in any capacity. Both clans looking strong, and we'd love to see if there's any live attacks maybe over on the other bench that's getting ready to go in here pretty soon. Do we have any volunteers? Hey, Atoma. Atoma, he's already got 3 Town Hall 10 3-stars in a row. Can we make it 4?
We're making it 4 right now.
All right. Oh!
Let's go. We're ready.
Oh, all right.
So
who are you looking to hit, Atoma?
I am hitting 15 with a Queen Walk Lalo.
Queen Walk Lalo
Yes.
on 15.
All right.
All right, man. Well, anytime you're ready, you go ahead and do your thing, and we'll jump in live, and best of luck to you, my friend.
Best of luck, man.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
So Atoma going for the back-to-back 6-packs here.
Back-to-back
A really,
six-packs,
really good attacker. I don't want to jinx him, but
I know.
he's
Kind of keep it on the hush.
Honestly, he's one of the coolest and most collected attackers
well, he
that
has
we've
his
seen here.
he has his earphones in right now.
He's been really focused about this the entire weekend.
Absolutely. You can see him going over his army.
Poison, 2 haste.
They're on, a lot of these guys are on TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
So they're communicating with the rest of their clan, making sure that they have everything covered. These guys have spotters. I mean, some really advanced stuff going on here. People over their shoulders oftentimes, or at least
There
on
it is, we're
TeamSpeak
live.
watching, making sure that they don't miss the abilities, anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing I'm noticing for you guys at home. When we do focus in on the players, almost all of them have earbuds in of some kind. That is not the same earbuds that we're listening to, but they are actually speaking with their clanmates live in person, trying to coordinate these attacks. Not always the easiest thing, as these are some fairly complex plans. But now we are in live as Atoma studies this base, as you heard, for the Queen Walk Laloon. And here we've got the archers coming in now from the right side of the base, starting off on the funnel. And you're going to see the Queen come down any moment to get started on that walk. So as
you're talking about power bang, every single unit being accounted for, single archers going down after those single structures, force percentage, and of course for the funnel there with the wizards on the left of the Queen.
Absolutely. So we've got Queen in from the south at around 7 o'clock, taking out these buildings. She's looking to take out, we got the Lalo going in. That air defense right there that's highlighted, she wants to get that thing taken out before the edge of the walk here. It's going to be a little close, but she may leave it up, end up keep walking to the right. It's going to be very interesting. It all comes down to a single tile sometimes if things are going to go the right way.
Absolutely, Powerbang. And one thing to point out again is the value of those scouting attacks, even on Queen Walks. Oftentimes, they'll work together, a Town Hall 9 and a Town Hall 10, and it's trying to make sure they pinpoint the direction the Queen's going to be headed.
That's right. You see the Hog come in late to the air defense that's alive, taking out those healers. The Queen is now stuck taking out this Lalo. We've got a poison spell on the field. That's going to take care of the balloon, but it may get a bomb drop off here as it gets in close. Not quite. Goes down just as it's dropping, but the Queen destroys the Lava Hound, having to deal with the pups now, forces the ability. A couple of backup minions there to help take out those pups relatively quickly.
Right, and you do have the Queen headed for that other air defense right to the left of the Town Hall. It's going to go down easily, and next she'll have to deal with that big old Barbarian.
That's right. He's gotten her taken care of, though. Smacks her down, and unfortunately only got the one air defense taken care of. Looked like he was trying to get to. Very complex walk there. Let's see how he can recover as the King, Giants, and Bowlers go into this base. Beautiful jump spell down, sharing the compartments on that right side of the base. They're going to push all the way through the Queen to the Inferno Tower. That is the goal here. Things starting to fall. Bowlers go around to the Archer Tower. Hop in the wall they go, right to the Inferno. They hit the giant bomb. That wrecks them. That is a big-time bomb there on defense for Julius.
That was tough. You could tell he really wanted to get at least one of those Inferno Towers down in the first phase of the attack. But if anybody can come back and make a strong second phase, it is Atoma.
You never know with these balloons being in the state that they are right now. This is definitely a strength of troop. If things go south, you can recover, but things have to go just right. And right now, it's just looking like a little too tall of a mountain to climb. Atoma going to fall short in this one.
Yep. The Inferno Tower didn't go down on the right-hand side, and you'll notice, because I've watched Atoma's attacks all week, that Rage, these guys only bringing one Rage spell. He used it way earlier than he would have liked to. He wanted to use that Rage in the core, closer to where the Teslas are, the Clan Castle. He had to put it out over that Inferno Tower because the Bowlers just couldn't quite get there.
Very good. Well, hey, Atoma, beautiful try, man. It was just one of those things, game of inches, like they say. I think that's another sport entirely, but a game of tiles in this particular scenario. Just didn't quite get the first part of the air defense, and then that Inferno on the backside. What are you thinking about the attack? What do you think somebody behind you can do to do things a little bit better?
Well, my Queen didn't target that air defense, which just killed my healers, and hopefully somebody behind me will just clean it up.
What do you think the adjustment is that needs to happen? Do you think dropping it over to the left a little bit further might clean that up?
Probably drop it over like 2 tiles, and you'll get that no problem.
Gotcha. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Comes down to the tile, you know.
Like I said, comes down to 1 or 2 tiles sometimes. It really does.
Indeed, so very nice try. We are sitting now. Let's take a look at the scoreboard now, if we could bring that up. OneHive has just gotten in their 67th attack. That means there's 13 left to go in the war. Dark Looters sitting there with 15 left. We've got the details up on the screen right now. Looks like Galadon's controlling.
Yep, we've got the war stats.
25 3-stars for OneHive, 26 for the Dark Looters. So Dark Looters with a 1 3-star edge right now. But again, OneHive with those 4 Town Hall 10 triples sitting in a very good position, assuming they make their attacks throughout the rest of this war.
Exactly. Remember that we've got 5 11s, 14 10s, and 21 9s. So that key number there, the 25 to 26 3-stars, being the difference in that Town Hall 10 3-star score.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. If you look at it right now, we still have all remaining
Town Hall. Guys.
Oh,
we got another live attack. Hate to cut you off.
There's going to be a lot of them.
Let's see if we can get that brought up here. We've got
another
Valentine
10v10
and G
it's another
up
10v10.
on the board.
And we got Witches in action. Ash is going to be happy.
Absolutely.
I love this attack. What is it called again, Powerbang?
I believe it's Bowlers and Witches.
Oh, the Bowlers and Witch attack.
Never
very popular.
Absolutely.
So we'll get this on the screen, but it looks like we have Valentine attacking G from OneHive. So it's a Town Hall 10v10 attempt for Dark Looters.
So here we go into the base. We are up on the screen now. We've got Bowlers and Witches in from each corner, making the funnel, forcing the main group of Bowlers and the heroes into the core. Golden to progress all the way to the middle. And the Queen, how delightful. She's jumped the wall. The King smacks her down, and we are looking pretty solid here heading into the back half of this raid. We've got the second Inferno Tower as the main obstacle left in this one, and the Bowlers are heading towards it, but will they have enough juice? It's looking like they're getting thinned out a little bit.
Yeah, you don't have a lot left in the core right now, although the Archer Queen is there. She still has her ability, and she's headed for that Inferno.
Oh, giant bomb up on the top left, taking out Bowlers and Witches. That was huge, as it looked like they might have gotten a pretty significant push going down the side.
Yeah, sometimes it's not the end of the world if your Witches and your Bowlers funnel around the base, as long as you have some of the kill squad still alive in the core, but it looks like...
I mean, look at how late that Queen ability was. She's all the way into the last compartment of the base, still taking stuff out. Had those Bowlers and Witches still been down on the outside, this might have ended entirely differently. Had the Queen carrying the bulk of that load. Valentine falling a little bit short for the Dark Looters. G, able to defend, holding them off for only 1 star. Another successful defense for the OneHive clan.
Yep, exactly. Again, coming down to getting 3. These guys don't really care, 1 or 3. Again, you notice the attack started on the complete opposite side of an outside town hall, something that we don't see normally, except for wars like this where people are using it to prevent that 3rd star.
Yeah, it's a great point, Galadon. And actually, the evolution of anti-3-star bases has actually come a long way, specifically after the infamous Loon update, where Loons are definitely, some might say OP. I'm going to say neutral, I guess, here, but definitely incredibly powerful right now. So because of that, we've seen variations change in Town Hall 9, 10, and 11 bases. Powerbang, you want to talk a little bit about specifically 9? Because I've noticed one of the things we were talking about earlier is that air defenses now tend to be more clustered up, whereas back in the day, they used to be more symmetrical, more, separated. Now it kind of lures attackers to attack from one area, but how can that be a deficit for an air attacker to go into?
It's a great question, Ash. We're seeing that a lot in the Town Hall 10 and 9 game. We're seeing offset air defenses that are not symmetrical, really interrupting the pathing on your lava hounds trying to path through the base. When they're symmetrical and arranged in like a square or a diamond shape, it's very easy to predict where those lava hounds are going to go over the base, what defenses are going to tank and distract, and then your loons can kind of path in behind them untouched and wipe out pretty much any base.
Absolutely, and we're in a live attack again by Queen Kea. I have it up on my screen here, and it looks like, again, a 10v10v10. There's going to be a lot of action here, guys, in case you missed it so far.
It's insane so far.
So this will be OneHive on the attack. Queen Kea going after Luca P. Again, OneHive with only 4 Town Hall 10 triples against Dark Looters 5 triples. So that's where they're trying to make up for it right here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's hop right into this attack over here.
Perfect, we got it up on the monitor now. Queen Kea bringing in some Bowlers as well as the Laloon attack. Wall breakers in from the top. That wall break, it is successful. Check out the Queen now. She's going to be able to go get the elixir go take into this compartment to get the Archer Tower, uses the ability just in time, takes out the Tesla, and then onto the Inferno Tower to get that popped and taken out in 4 shots. So very successful entry so far. We've got 19 balloons, a heal spell, and a freeze for later on in this raid, and we have a bowler as well to add to the fun. Here come the balloons in from the left. He's targeting that first Inferno Tower. Look at this, he surrounds it. Beautiful pathing so far. Freeze spell down, gets the Tesla, Inferno, and a Wizard Tower. Awesome work so far, and he's basically created the path to go straight through this base. Uh-oh, we did miss the Wizard Tower. He deploys 2 more loons to try to correct it, and they're going to continue now around this base. We also have an air defense. You can see, hope to have that go down on the far right. And this is going to be interesting. Is it starting to, fall away from him just a little bit here? I guess as Queen Kia is pushing her way through the rest of this base. Air defense chipping away at those troops.
You've got an air defense and a Wizard Tower on the right-hand side, and that was it for the balloons.
I'll tell you what, the first phase of that attack, the kill squad did exactly what Kia wanted there. Took down the Inferno Tower, just made a beautiful, set the table beautifully for the La Lune portion, but just the splash damage at the end of the day, and just a few little tiny things could have gone differently.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, looking great there, but just falls short there.
I agree. To follow up on this attack a little bit, the kill squad did great. Learned some things for sure as far as like how far they're going to push. Like with the King, didn't quite get to that other air defense, and then also the pathing on the balloons to get to that core. The ones that came in from the side died on the Wizard Tower, and it just kind of crumbled from that point. The balance and the rhythm of the attack fell apart, and then had to redeploy. If those things had gone a little bit smoother, I think that could have been a different result.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to point out, especially for the viewers, and they might be wondering, is for years and years and years, air attacks were almost exclusively rage spells, and then haste spells, but now we're starting to see heal spells, and that's something we've been talking about a lot. Why do you guys think that heal spells now have entered the fray as far as spell selection goes, especially for air attacks?
That's a great question. A lot of times with the heal spells specifically, you're using those to cover the splash damage portions of the base or heavy Tesla fire portions. Those Tesla farms we referred to earlier, if you know they're there, you can kind of prep for them. And also with those Wizard Towers, you're going to see that probably in some of these raids. Once you're out of danger of the Inferno Towers, the heal spells are a great option. With these loons being so strong, they just need a little bit of time. If you can buy them a little bit of time and keep them rolling through the base, a heal spell is a great choice.
Exactly, and the haste spells as well. Most of these players only bring in 1 rage, whereas a lot of attacks you see multiple rage spells. Now these guys have several, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's so many. It's like a chess match. The attackers,
really
the defenders change to stop the meta attacks. The defenders change. That's why we see the clumped up air defenses. That's why we see the heal spells, and more and more and more of them. We'll get to a lot of that today. But we have a live attack coming up, gentlemen.
Awesome.
Eve.
Is it Eve this time?
It's Eve. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready, yes.
What base are you hitting?
I'm going to hit the number 7.
The number 7, okay, which is the number 2 Town Hall 10 on Dark Looter's side. And tell us a little bit about your game plan here. I'm gonna pull it up on my screen, the base, and we're gonna scout it right now. Well, it has been scouted already by Keegan, but we're gonna take a look at the base. Give us your game plan.
Yeah, looking at the base, you see the 4 air defenses all on the top right corner, clumped up. So that's like a newer style of base. It tries to prevent like good loon pathing throughout the base. So what I'm gonna do, as I'm a Town Hall 11 and I have better troops and better spells, I'm gonna try to overpower the space. So I'm gonna send multiple lava hounds from the 1 o'clock position and lots of loons in behind and try to put them through the base with my spells.
So you're just going to overpower it with that air dominance.
Yeah, I'm going to try to.
And we've seen you in the past go opposite side heroes. Is that your plan today as well?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try to use the heroes at around 8 o'clock to get some archer towers and some air targeting defenses and hopefully, and hope for the best.
All right, well, best of luck, my friend. We're ready when you are.
All right, thank you.
Like I said, it's great to see the diversity of these bases like this. Well, for so long, we saw a lot of cookie-cutter bases. Even in war, you would see several similar bases being run. Here, these guys spending hours, if not days, designing these bases that you may not have ever seen anywhere else.
Awesome. Well, Eve getting ready to go in live right now. We've got it up on the monitor. He's going to give it a little look here and see exactly how to break this thing down. As he said, bringing the heroes in from around 8 o'clock is going to be the plan. Taking out the archer towers, as many as he can, and then bringing the lava hounds in from the upper right side. Check that out. Troll Tesla out the side of the base, and he brings the loons in. Oh, a second Troll Tesla. Look at that. He brings enough loons in to take care of that. Beautiful job on that. And we've got the Freeze going down very early. The Inferno Tower being taken care of. The balloons now pushing through the core very quickly. This thing's getting absolutely wrecked right now by Eve.
He's no doubt had many other attacks to study this. This is not the first attack on this base. There's been other attempts for threes.
Still has a
that can
warden
be seen
ability.
as scouting attacks.
This is a rip right here, gentlemen. This is a very, very nice attack. And, you know, it might look easy, but this is a stud attacker here going against a pretty difficult base, but he has a beautiful game plan.
Made it look super, super easy. Look at all the balloons.
Still has a
still
Lava
up.
Hound left unpopped as well. So Eve check, man, nice work. Getting the Town Hall taken care of right now. Just a little bit of cleanup left. Guys, minute and 50 seconds left. Do you think he can do it?
I don't know. It's tight. It's tight. Eve, how you feeling, man?
Confused when the warden stayed very far on the back, but
Isn't it nice when they stay back on the pups and minions?
Yeah, especially.
It's super convenient. And
Yeah.
I noticed when you hit that ability, it got like one balloon, and the rest just kind of had to fend for themselves against the archer towers back there. But beautiful attack, man. You executed it just like you said you would, and that adds another 3-star to the total for OneHive, bringing them even at 5 triples apiece. Very nice work, guys.
Exactly. So perhaps we can go back and take a look at the scoreboard again and see. But again, like Powerbang just said, the key being the Town Hall 10 3-star attacks. So the score is a little bit off right now. OneHive at 104 and Dark Looters at 99, both with about 10 to 14 attacks left. But again, it really comes down to those Town Hall 10 3-stars. 26 3-stars from each side right now, dead even, and so this war super, super close.
Definitely.
And that was the first Town Hall 11 attack used by OneHive too. So they're still sitting on 9 Town Hall 11 attacks. They're you know, you got to feel pretty good about where you are right now, LB. Do you feel pretty good?
I feel good. I mean, both clans can close strong, but I feel good.
Excellent. Well, we'll definitely keep an eye on you. We'll come back to you, but I think we might have another live attack. Itsu?
Yes.
All right.
It's time.
Itsu going to bring one of his 4 attacks that he still has left to do. What's the Grandmaster plan, Big Itsu?
Just Boulder and Witches, nothing.
Just Bowler and Witches.
Just Bowler Witches.
It looks like somebody's going to beat you in, though.
We got another live.
Vincent is live right now,
Okay.
so we're popping into that one just real quick. We'll come back to you in just a second, Itsu. Vincent from OneHive live against Fabian right now, so we'll pop into this one, see how it's going to go down. Vincent with the second dip of the war. For OneHive, and they're going to try to get that second in a row Town Hall 11 versus 10 triple.
Now, one thing I wanted to point out is the skeleton spell, Powerbang. I know that's something that really got much maligned and abused when it came into the game, but it's something that we're seeing a lot of at this level in Clan Wars. And you notice he's got 3 skeleton spells ready probably to deal with that Archer Queen.
And the skeleton spell for a long time, Ugly Stepsister, the clone spell, is also now back in the meta a little bit.
Well, here we go. We're going to see both in action.
Great
in this
point
attack.
by both of you guys. Notice where that queen is sitting right now, right in the middle of the base. Take a peek at her as we push through here, and you're going to see that skeleton spell probably get used. She locks onto the hounds there. There are all 3 skeletons down on the field, and check out how quickly that queen is going down. The rage spell is shared. She is at a sliver of health, only needs a pup or so to go ahead and take her out. There they go. Skeleton's
clinging on to life
off.
there, right?
That was a tough queen.
But there's that clone
There's
spell.
the clone on the balloons.
Beautiful timing and placement on that clone spell, able to take down that Inferno Tower, and look at this.
Look
just
at the
Second
balloons
Inferno
split.
goes
The balloons
down
split
all the
left
way
and
across
right.
the base. Holy
just
cow.
enveloping this base, and Grand Warden
So
ability, not even
many
used the
queens.
Eternal Tome at this point. And
I don't think
looks
there's
like,
any question about this
looks
one,
like
John.
Vincent doesn't need it.
No, talk about overkill right here. This is a bit of a bully attack right now.
No
It's gonna
Warden ability
swag that
used
hero,
either.
That hero ability.
I'll tell you what,
There it
guys,
is.
this war is looking like it might come down to some Town Hall 11 on 11 3-stars. It's, you know,
Both
too early
I would
to
love
say
see
at this
it. I would
point,
love
but
to see it.
Both teams incredibly efficient, and both teams have Town Hall 11 hitters that are proficient at taking out other 11s. So it remains to be seen how exactly that's going to go down. But let's go ahead, focus our attention on Itsu here. He was getting ready to go do his first attack. Itsu, which base were you going to hit from? I know you have a couple of counts. Are you hitting from your Town Hall 10 or from your Town Hall 11 to start off?
I just got my both Town Hall 11s in this war, so no Town Hall 10 action for me.
Oh my goodness, so you got 2 Town Hall 11s?
Yeah.
all right.
And I will go
Fearless.
for number 16.
Number 16. We're ready when you are, my
right.
man. Good luck. Atoma, he's sitting 2 seats down from you, my man.
Yep.
That's why I didn't
close
call
and
the
personal.
name.
I didn't call the name. I didn't want to get trash talk. Well, sorry.
So again, OneHive pulling ahead with those Town Hall 10 3-stars with 6 now. This is the opportunity to tie it up right now.
Yeah, we're going to pull up the base right now, take a look at it. 16, he's attacking a Toma who's literally 2 seats down from him. So, and he said he's going in with Bowler Witch.
That's right. It's not often, guys, where you get to attack in a clan war, and the person you're attacking is literally, you know, you can reach out and touch them. That's not quite usual, but in this case, that's the setup we have.
And
All right,
he is
there it goes.
underway here. So I'm hopping in live right now, guys.
All right.
So you'll go ahead and take the lead on this one, Ash, and
Will do. So it looks like he's just put down his first troops here. Here we go. So he's entering in just a beautiful funnel started, just with a few bowlers and a few witches placed both on each side, way at the top at the north point and way over in the west at 9 o'clock. What that's going to do is set the table beautifully for the rest of the bowlers and the witches to funnel directly into the core of the base. Going to trigger the clan castle, and this strategy is just so safe, you know? It's especially when you're dipping down as a Town Hall 11 attacking a Town Hall 10. So patience, patience, patience. That last rage spell dropped into the core. King and Queen ability still unused right now. At this point, still feeling things out here. This is the turning point, but I feel like in every bowler witch attack, I feel like there's this lull right when they get to the core of the base.
That Inferno's down. That last jump spell allowed access to 6 different compartments on the far side of the CC. You can see it down there now as the Queen and the Warden approach the core of the base.
And it looks like this is going to be all she wrote
that's
again.
That's a beautiful
here.
pathway.
The Queen ability
still has the Queen ability.
The Queen ability still alive. Up. And as you saw, he started the raid out with the bowlers and the witches on the flanks, and they're still alive as well because most of the defensive attention from all those weapons.
That's right.
we're targeting the kill squad, which was the first phase of the attack in the core of the base, allowing the witches, the skeletons, and the bowlers to stay alive along the perimeter. So looking very, very beautiful here. I don't know, that one mortar might take him down. I don't know, guys.
I don't know. I think he'll be okay.
I see some celebration over there from Dark Looters as this is an easy 3-star right here. Plenty of time, 1:20 left.
Yep.
One thing Itsu did, though, in that raid that a lot of people don't necessarily look to is he brought 3 jump spells with him. That allowed him to easily get over the first sets of walls, easily get to the Inferno Tower to start off the raid, and then easily make it to the backside of the base. So really didn't have to rely on any wall breaking, not a whole lot of funneling because it was naturally done for him by those jumps.
Another live. We have another
live attack. Boy,
another
these
live.
guys are going.
I got this one. I am hopping in. We got erotic.
All right, great.
Shout out to the Plow.
The Plow.
The leader of OneHive. So
also known as Erotic, I guess.
Exactly, his second account. So we've got Erotic in live, and he is going to be taking on the legend himself, Black Tiger from the Dark Looters. So here we go. We've got a couple of bowlers doing their thing. Look at them chipping away at the mortars, skipping the rocks on the outside buildings, taking out mortars on both sides of this base.
Such precision placement.
Absolutely. Now we've got the golems coming in from the bottom, and it looks like they are walking to the same mortar on the outside, and now we've got more Bowler Witch action creating the funnel now and trying to get to that entry point that you're going to see any moment. There it is. First jump spell goes down. 2 more to follow. You're going to see the very same plan or similar structure to the plan anyways that Itsu just used.
Exactly. Watch for the next 2 jump spells, the third especially, to create a path straight to that last Inferno Tower. That again being key and critical to getting a 3-star right here.
Absolutely. Key Warden ability there. Rage spell goes down. That's going to keep those bowlers. Oh man, Queen is not, oh man, she went down like crazy. So here we go. We've got the push through the base right now.
Intense.
There it is. There's that last jump right over there. There goes the last Inferno.
Now we've got, look at all the skeletons on the bottom left right now trying to beat through this wall instead of just running around the outside. There's nothing left for them to take out.
Oh, yeah,
so the witches are exposed. Can the Archer Tower go down? Oh man, that's going to be close.
It's going to go. There we go.
It's going to be close. He does have the King up top. Check it out. King up there tanking.
It's in the bag, gentlemen.
Yeah, he's got this.
There's Splash left that'll be a danger to those witches, but of course, look at the Queen and with her ability still in hand as well.
Ability still in hand. The only threat left in this base is that cannon up there in the top right with the Queen ability still in the bag. 1:26 left. Erotic Gonna pick up the 3-star on Black Tiger. They're bringing the Woo train over there in OneHive, and that is gonna give them another 3-star.
And one thing pointing out too is, it might seem obvious to some viewers, but to others, when you see these dip attacks, there's not necessarily a kill squad or a full 2-phase attack. And the reason being is there's no Eagle Artillery to have to worry about activating. You don't necessarily have to. On some of these attacks, we're seeing 2, even 3 golems used. The witches and the bowlers all dropped at the same time. Itsu, how do you feel, man? Congratulations. Good hit.
I'm feeling great. Preparing for the next hit.
Prepare for the next. Are you ready to go?
How much planning are you going to need for the next hit, man? You just went, and I know you've got more to get in. It looks like there's less than an hour to go in the war. You still got 3 left. How soon are you going to go on your next one, you think?
Let's see when they tell me who to hit. And then I will take a look.
It looks like we've got another attack going on right here. We've got Duche from OneHive is dipping and attacking King Tim right now for the Dark Looters.
Uh-oh, King Tim under fire,
we're
my
well
friend.
into this attack. In fact, we're at 73% damage.
We might be able to catch the tail end of this one, Galadon.
And 2 stars down. There we go. There it is on your screen with plenty of time left.
I have it. It looks like another Bowler Witch attack. The Weebo, the family-friendly version.
Yes.
And it looks like the Queen kind of stuck in the core there, as she's apt to do, but the Queen ability's still alive. This might be interesting, though, here, because...
This could be kind of close, but you've got a, well, now you just have 1 mortar left.
Well, you have a trouble.
But you have a
trouble area. Though. This is going to be close.
Yeah.
Both the heroes have
we got the Queen ability left. She popped it early.
Yep.
Now we're looking good.
May have been a mistake, but the mortar took out some of those archers.
No, that Queen's got reach,
there she
and
goes. Okay.
it's looking good for you.
Yeah, she's going to be okay. If we could back out and go to another attack here, we have another live going on right now. There's swords all over the board.
Oh my God!
What are we going to do?
Oh, we need more spectator spots, Supercell. We're full.
We are in already.
Okay, I'm in.
Did you get in?
I'm already there. So we're
fan.
gonna pump in on this one in just a moment. We've got UT Fan versus DM, aka the Hands. He's bringing the Bowler Witch as well.
To make it the Hands.
Oh, come on.
To make it the Hands.
No.
To make it DM, aka.
Do you know how many times I've been corrected by DM himself? Because I used to call him D-Make It a Hand. Like, he used to be in my clan.
No, he's to make it a Hands.
All right, here we go with the bitter power bang.
This is for you, my friend. So we are trying to transition over to an attack. Don't know if we're going to get there in time, but we're going to see the tail end.
3-star after 3-star. This is another dip. OneHive dipping, and it's just about done already. We're at 94% damage. These guys absolutely killing it. And yes, at the top of the screen, you can see we were maxed out at 15 spectators for a long time. We couldn't even get in. It's interesting that there's so few spectator slots left.
Yeah.
When you've got only 15.
If only we knew someone who had connections.
I don't know. What do you think, buddy?
Oh my gosh,
do we need more than 15?
You guys are putting me on the spot right now. I would love enough for all the clan to be able to see. That's my personal opinion, but
I think everybody would. I think I speak for everybody. It would be awesome. But what I do want to do is rewind a little bit and touch base again with Itsu. Itsu. Oh, he's in the zone.
Oh, he's in the zone.
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone. What are we missing?
He's planning.
Are you planning your second attack?
Yeah.
Are you hitting another 10?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you hitting?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay. So there's time.
Can we bring up the war details by chance? Let's bring up the war details, the stats, the detailed statistics. We've had a lot change just in the last couple of minutes here. And OneHive went in with a flurry. We had Dark Looters in with a couple as well. So let's see exactly how that changed. And we will take a peek at that right now. So we've got, with the scoreboard up on the screen, OneHive has 109. Dark Looters 102, and it looks like 7 attacks remain right now for OneHive, 12 remaining for the Dark Looters. And as you can see, the last couple attacks for OneHive both dip onto the Town Hall 10s and were successful. So great job to them.
This is anybody's game at this point, and I have a sneaking suspicion that it could come down to the final minutes, final seconds. It could be 0 on the clock, and we could be still not sure who's going to pull this one out. But you know, what I'd like to do, if I don't have any live attacks prepared anywhere, you never know when they're going to pop up. But we had so many amazing Town Hall 10 3 stars. Right before we went live, of course.
Yep.
So I'd like to, I'm going to pull up on my iPad in a sec here, the previous 3-star by Fergie. Because Fergie, Town Hall 10, already has a 6-pack against Town Hall 10.
The 6-pack. Is that right?
So 2 3-star attacks for Fergie. I would love to see one of these bad boys. So, but while we pull this up on my iPad, talk a little bit with you, Powerbang or Galadon, about the objectives of a kill squad. A very basic concept. but it's something that every player should probably know about, especially if they want to get into more technical attacks.
Absolutely, it's a great question, Ash. And
how it changes.
A kill squad, yeah, it changes over time. Right now, you're seeing very light kill squads or very heavy kill squads. What I mean by that is how many troops are you committing to the first phase of your attack? Now, in most attacks right now at 9, 10, and 11, you're trying to get in. If you're attacking via the air, you want to take out maybe an air defense or two, as well as get that clan castle taken care of and the archer queen. At least having a plan for her, even if it's just dropping those skeleton spells like we saw earlier on them, that is great. Now, moving up to the Town Hall 10 level, you want to make sure that you're getting an Inferno Tower, if at all possible, on that entry as well. So after that first phase is done, then the rest of the army comes in. If it's an air attack, you've got your balloons. And conversely, if you're attacking via the ground, you want to try to trigger those giant bombs before you send your hogs.
Absolutely. So it definitely changes based on the type of attack the attacker's doing. Speaking of kill squads, why don't we break down this attack here by Fergie, one of the 3 stars.
Hit the play button,
Let's
baby.
do it.
Do it.
Specifically, let's concentrate on the phases and the kill squad and
Yeah,
how
let's
he
watch
does.
the kill squad attack here and see exactly what he's going after and if he gets those objectives done, which I think he will.
There's a lot of weapons to handle.
So
There's a lot of weapons.
He's getting a skip there on the mortar on the top, and as well as the top left, a wizard. Just 1v1s the mortar outside the range of all other defenses, and then he brings a group of giants to distract. That way his queen can very efficiently take out the town hall, ensuring the 2-star, and then also making sure that they're taking out all of these other buildings around the top to get a successful entry going into the heroes, and then ultimately maybe having a shot to get back to the Inferno Tower. At the very least, he's making a very clear path to the Inferno Tower once the balloons ultimately go into this base.
Exactly, and you can see she's going to head off to the right there and get that first air defense. The bowler's getting the second air defense, and that's clearing the way for those balloons who are going to come in shortly, hopefully after this Inferno Tower is taken out of the way.
So much value there for
3
those
air defenses
bowlers.
down now.
That rage spell on the bowlers, they clear that whole left side of the base. Now they're working on the wall. The skip damage, they're taking damage on that second wall as well, but now we've got the balloons coming in from the right, and very, very nice work on that. So they're going to continue through the base, and there we go. We got Luca P.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go 4-speed here because we got a live attack.
Yeah, definitely. We got a live attack coming up.
So
I'm in. We're going to cut to it. We've got Luca P. Going in live right now against Master Fung. This is one of the lives that we cut to in the very first part of this stream, and we're going to see if he can clean this up at all. So
unable to.
I can't get in either because there's only 15 spectator
We're
spots.
good. So here we go. We've got the queen going in. Look at that. She's going to get 2 air defenses taken out all by herself. Maybe try for a third. I don't know.
This is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Base is designed with all of the air defenses shoved over to one side. There's only so many attack strategies you can defend against.
And essentially they're baiting the attacker to where they
look at
want
those
their attack.
Valks.
Exactly.
Look at those Valks working on the right there. Jump spell gets them into the base. They actually ignore the gold storage there and go to the Inferno Tower as well. Holy cow, the value in this kill squad is massive.
That's
just
what we talk
for the
about.
cost of a couple of Valkyries, as well as the heroes, he's able to take out 3 air defenses, an Inferno Tower. He left the queen alive, but check this out. He's got 2 skeleton spells queued up in this army, and that's going to drop on the queen later on in this raid, and that is how she is going to get taken care of.
Yeah, the first hound pops over the last air defense, and there's that haste spell going to help spread those balloons and head them in after the Inferno Tower. There it goes. That last Inferno is down. Air defenses are down. I think we've got 1 hound left in there that hasn't popped. Yes, there's 1 hound there at the top of the screen behind the balloons.
Queen stuck
as
in
he
the
rages them in the
She's
core.
going to hop the wall here in just a moment.
There's a
She
skeleton
stays.
spells.
There's a
She's going to hop the wall. I knew the skeleton spells were going to need to wait. She hopped the wall. Now the skellies are in the wrong compartment. They're in the wrong compartment. Just little subtle details like that always can come back to bite you. But now he's going to try to take out this last section of the base. But the queen being up and the loons kind of running a little bit thin is going to be a tall order to take out the last part of the base.
People talk about how dumb the queen is. That was a brilliant move right there. Bunkered herself in behind that wall and took out every single skeleton.
Not so brilliant for Luca, Galli.
Yeah, exactly. You could kind of see it coming. She was
defensive
hanging out
queens.
there, and then the loons were flying away, so she was gonna follow them at some point, and she just, it was bad timing for Luca.
That was tough.
That was a heartbreaker there again. Another well-executed plan, and again, we talk about all that value, and I'll tell you what, it's just ironic that literally, on my notes here, 8 of 9 Town Hall 10s to start things off for 3 stars.
Right.
We go live, just the way the cookie crumbles, right?
Absolutely. We got
So
Eve.
at this point, are we looking for another live one? So just so you know, you guys will go back to the scoreboard real quick. 109, 102, OneHive over Dark Looters. But the key being the 3 stars again. So right now, OneHive has accomplished 30 total 3 stars, but we've got, again, 21 Town Hall 9s. So that is 9 Town Hall 10 triples. And we've got Dark Looters with 6 Town Hall 10 triples.
Yeah. Bronx. Yeah. Question for you.
Yeah.
At this point, only 49 minutes left in the war. Things are chaotic. You definitely have 11 attacks left. Tell us a little bit about how you guys are communicating behind the scenes to make this is all orchestrated flawlessly, or at least as flawlessly as you possibly can.
Yeah, so basically we are talking in TeamSpeak to each other. We have separated groups and so a group for 11 versus 11 and also a group 10v10. Yeah.
And you guys, it's a collaborative effort when you're planning these attacks. We noticed you all have the headphones on, and you have people spotting for you. Tell us a little bit about what you're hearing in your ears as you're executing these attacks.
Yeah, so basically the guys are giving us small advices like drop this wizard for cleanup or something like this, because it's not a complete synchronic, and it's a little bit behind, like 10 seconds or something like that, yeah.
Very, very well organized, both of these clans, certainly.
Absolutely. Every single troop, like we talked about earlier, planned out, given an assignment. Attack strategies changing, being varied slightly because of those scouting attacks. Maybe things are going a little bit wrong, and they know exactly how to change things. And again, 1 tile difference in placement can make all the difference.
We saw it so many times already, just in the first hour here. LB, Lord Byron, what about OneHive? You guys have the same type of strategy behind the scenes, or is there any changes different from Dark Looters?
I think it's a lot the same. You know, our guys are on TS working together all the time and just picking out where we use the remaining attacks and what bases we need to knock out. So far, guys are doing great.
Awesome. So TS meaning TeamSpeak, like a voice communication app,
exactly.
Right,
Sorry, these terms of the art. I'm sorry. Yeah, we get
totally
buried
understand.
in them.
Yep.
Totally understand. So all these guys are in a voice communication app together, not, you know, Dark Looters and OneHive together, but they're individual teams planning together, strategizing
except for maybe
together.
Eve.
Yeah, except for Eve. He might be playing both teams here.
But speaking of Eve, I think Eve's ready to go in again, guys.
I'm excited to see it.
I'm ready, yes.
He's ready.
Who are you going to be hitting, man?
I'd like to hit number 6 from the Dark Looters this time.
Ooh. Okay. Hitting the number 1 Town Hall 10 on the war map.
Double D, double B.
Tell us your game plan, man.
It's basically the same composition, however this time...
Let me pull it up on my, my iPad here.
Take your time.
Okay, we're getting it up.
It's basically the same composition since the air defenses are on one side as well. However, this time it's going to be a bit different deployment from the loons because, as you can see, those Inferno towers are going to be hard to reach with my loons. So I'm going to actually delay 3 loons on each side on those mortars.
On the mortars.
Yeah, exactly, on the mortars. So they hopefully path to the Infernos and hopefully...
Are you also going to save a haste spell for that area?
Yeah, I have 5 haste spells in total, 3 at the beginning and 1 for each Inferno tower.
Makes sense. Very good plan, my friend. You can see on those bases, or on the base, the sweepers in the core are actually going to try to lure the loons away
That's
from the
what I was just going to mention.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have 1 free spell for the sweeper, for the lowest sweeper. I'm hopefully going to not miss the Inferno and the sweeper, so that would be ideal.
Well, best of luck, man.
Thanks.
See that right there, what he's talking about with dropping that freeze spell, trying to catch the radius of that freeze spell perfectly so that you're going to catch a sweeper and an Inferno tower at the same time. Again, like you were talking about earlier, Powerbang, value. You've got to get maximum value out of these freeze spells, freezing as many structures as possible.
Sounds good. So
all right.
Eve has just gone in. We've got both heroes down on the field right now. And it looks like the King is going to be going up the left side, taking it towards the Town Hall. Ability already used. He goes down pretty quickly. Queen ability used as well. And now the loons coming in from the top right. A line of loons going in. And as you can see, he's only saved 3 balloons right now. He's kind of going to be running short on that upper left side, maybe running into problems with that Inferno. We'll have to wait and see. Grand Warden goes with the bottom group. So looking good on the bottom side. The top side maybe looking a little bit thin. There you see the loons go to the core from the top side. Where they're going to go next? We've got 3 that go to the left, and 1 of them goes to the Inferno. Will he get it? Will it be enough? We've got air skellies on him.
Heal on that last
Loon
Inferno
goes
tower.
down, and unfortunately, it is at low health. The Queen is alive. The Queen looks to be taken care of here by the lava pups, but it all comes down to that upper Inferno tower.
Look at the lava hound going to town on this
Lava
Inferno.
hound's going to break it when it pops. It is down.
Man.
Huge pop there, and again, Eve's Warden is hanging back with the minions and the pups doing
that last
God knows
wizard
what.
tower.
So,
That last wizard tower just annihilated every balloon on the left-hand side of the screen.
I'll tell you what, guys, it's the curse of the Warden for Eve here
It's
again.
a
he's
huge
got a good
army
shot,
of
though.
lava pups,
There's
though.
only 4 defenses left, and the Warden outranges 2 of them. So the Archer towers are going to be the key here. If the pups can stay out of the range of the wizard tower long enough to take out the point defense, we have a shot here.
Plenty of time here.
Now the Warden
be
is going to
close.
target whatever the pups nearest him target, and it looks like they're targeting finally the cannon. Can the Warden stay alive here?
Watch for when they get within range of this and the wizard tower. No, that's going to be
Warden
disaster.
down.
Here comes the wizard tower, and they're getting
The
picked
worst
off
part about
so
this is
quickly.
he's not going to get the town hall, and that's going to end
Yep.
up costing them potentially if they don't end up 3-starring this base later on. This attack will not be useful because a 1-star will have to be wiped clear by an eventual 2-star, if not a 3, later on in the war. Nice try, Eve.
We'll touch base with Eve in a second, but we do have another live attack, as we're probably going to have a ton of them coming down the final stretch here. This one by OneHive. I have it up on my device right now, and it looks like another 10v10
Yep,
on
this is a
10v11.
Exactly.
So reaching up here, coming in.
This is...
What was that?
You got all sorts of attacks.
We had another live.
Oh, we have another live.
No, we've got multiple. Let's stick with Pero for right now. We're going to cut to the result of another DM, a.k.a. the Hands attack, after this attack right now. But Pero from OneHive goes into this base, trying to get the last Town Hall 11 double taken care of. Pushing to the Town Hall. Can he get it? The King of Low Life, he goes down. Is there enough? He's got 1 bowler left, and the Town Hall stays up.
Queen ability is, and she goes the wrong way
she's
there.
going around the base, so it looks like the
I'm going to go ahead and
percentage-
back out of this one, guys. Unfortunately, there's just not enough HP on that BK to take down the Town Hall.
That was super, super close, but unfortunately just not quite enough. So what I want to do now is we just had an attack go down live, the Dark Looters versus OneHive, Master Fung, and DM, a.k.a. the Hands, going in for a 10v10 attempt. So let's go ahead, take a look at how that went down in replay. All these lives happening at the same time. We're catching as many of them as we possibly can. But again, starting out with the bowlers, chipping away on the outsides of these bases, getting those exposed mortars taken care of. Dark Looters kind of notorious for having that taken care of before the raids.
Exactly. That seemed to be something that maybe hurt OneHive a little bit in this war, was that Dark Looters kind of saw that, and the scout attacks giving them much higher value simply because they knew the Teslas, they expected them to be on the outside. They were saving balloons in almost every single attack and just picking off those balloons easily every single time.
Yeah, they came out really strong,
picking off the
Galadon.
Teslas.
No, they came out really strong, and because of predictive plays like that, so crucial there.
Look at the Valkyries and the King using the exact same plan that was used previously by Luca P. Wow, Luca P laying down a perfect blueprint for the entry. You notice how things kind of went wrong on the backside for him, but what we're seeing now is an exact replica of the attack, and man, it's just so cool to see how these players can pick up on what a previous player threw down as far as what was successful and what wasn't.
Exactly.
They take the success, they replicate it, and then they tweak what went wrong, and you're seeing that kind of played out
Here
in
they
this
come.
raid
Here's
so
that
far.
air face. Look at all those balloons. Was that about 30?
26 so far.
Big group of balloons at the bottom of the screen, pathing right into that rage spell. Going to get in there and take down both of those expos. Going to go
Check
down
out the
quickly.
loon split there in the core.
Wow.
He uses a rage spell.
Skeleton spell
That was
down.
beautiful.
Skeleton spell, sharing the rage spell. They're going to go take out the CC and then snap to the Queen. Check that out. Queen's going to go down super fast. There
Love
she
that.
goes. She's been taken care of, and now it's all about the balloons, and he still has a haste spell and a heal spell. The heal spell is going to be right on the 2 wizard towers toward the end of this raid.
It's a small thing, but it's such a value play when you can get spell value on those skeleton spells once you drop them. So
Rage skeletons.
Rage skeletons, even hitting on 11 hits, getting that Eternal Tome ability
Beautiful
on those
heal.
skeleton
That last-
spells.
look at that last
and look
haste.
at this
Beautiful
finish up.
heal.
Oh, beautiful
Yeah,
finish here.
That was perfect timing. Getting in after those last Teslas, the last wizard towers surrounding the town hall, the haste and the heal right on top of each other. 74%. Look at the cleanup troops on the far left side of the screen. The minions, the lava pups out there, taking everything out. Looked like there were so many structures out left on the left.
He's
but
got
there's
some
nothing.
skellies chipping at him,
No
but he's just got
defenses left.
so many balloons left over that it's just not going to matter. The Lava Hound's still in the
Everywhere.
middle of this base. He's only got 1 pup on him, fortunately, so that's going to survive the duration of the raid. Cleanup troops everywhere, looking really good.
And we are live
DM,
again, gentlemen,
taking
and I'm
care of
pulling
this
it up
base.
right now. We have another dip attack coming on my screen. It's Flossie versus AK2. for Dark
So
Looters.
forgive us, you guys. We're down to about 40 minutes left in this war, and there's about 15, 14 attacks left. So we're going to be jumping around quickly through a lot of attacks right now. Here it is. Flossie, their #1, Town Hall 11, dipping after 8K2, trying to get that other Town Hall 10-3.
Something very interesting, too, as we watch the kill squad do their work here, is you're seeing far less queen walks to start out attacks, especially at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11. You guys want to kind of elaborate on why that is?
Oh, sure thing, man. The kill squads that are being used right now, in numerous fashion, is the bowlers and the golems, or a very light kill squad in like suicide heroes. And what I mean by that is sending in the heroes by themselves with no cover at all, just using them and their vast amount of HP to try to push their way in and take out key objectives that happen to be exposed.
Exactly, and like Ash talked about earlier, Town Hall 10s not having an Eagle artillery, the kill squads sometimes take up huge amounts of camp space, tons of bowlers in here at the core. You can see you still got there, the last bowler finally goes down, the balloon's gonna take care of the rest of this, but without that Eagle artillery, you can really make the kill squad just about as big as you want.
Absolutely. Yeah. Flossie, put it in the bank, man.
Yep.
This is
things looking
this
beautiful
is gonna be a
right
3.
here.
Yep.
A few defensive pups, they're about to go down right now. Warden's still alive, some minions around the perimeter playing cleanup along with the archers, always making sure they bring the cleanup crew again.
Absolutely.
For the 50th time. Every single troop accounted for, every single structure accounted for. These guys aren't going to forget about a builder hut in the corner.
No siree, Bob. No, let's go ahead after this raid, bring up the score, and we will go ahead and check and see how things have been affected thus far.
And it looks like our friend Itsu is ready for his 15th live attack, gentlemen.
All right, but before we get into another Itsu's attacks, there
So
we have
there
the
it is.
scoreboard.
We've got a
109
scoreboard.
stars for OneHive, 104 for Dark
We're
Looters.
actually up to 106 for Dark
And-
Looters. They just ticked on right now. 106 for Dark
It
Looters.
hasn't even updated
109
yet.
for OneHive.
There we go.
And that is the current score. So a 3-star game.
There it is.
38 minutes
There it
left to
is.
go in this one. Itsu, what's the plan?
I will most likely try to get as much value with my royals and back and will balloon the backside.
On which base?
On number 12.
On number 12.
ASAP Aussie.
Yep.
ASAP
14
Aussie.
attacks remain. 38 minutes left in this war, you guys. We are going to be having our heads spinning here in a few minutes.
All right, here we go. And remember, this is Julius going in here, but it is Itsu on his second account here.
That's right. We're taking a quick
ASAP Aussie, who's coincidentally not from Australia. Little factoid for you.
Taking a quick look at the base, you can see kind of what Itsu was talking about. He's got a whole bunch of, looks like the wizard towers down here clumped up on the bottom left. That could be a problem if they're not dealt with, as well as we've got the air defenses up all, like we talked about this a little bit earlier, Ash, with them all being kind of on one side of the base. This is a very good example of that, that offset, style that we're seeing. So really, really nice. There we go. There's the live. So let's go ahead and pop into that. This is live replay. You can see those spectator slots filling up extremely fast.
So we're going to start to know exactly what's going on here because we've heard Itsu's strategy. We're looking for those opposite side heroes. There's the queen down there. There's should see the king down there as well. And then, of course, on the right-hand side, the lava hounds and loons.
Looks like he's working on the funnel on the right side with that wizard to help with the queen, or with the king. So there he is going down on the right side. You can see he's going to path left to the gold mine here.
And it looks like we do have actually the incorrect replay on the screen right now, but basically to fill you guys in, things are looking pretty good here for Julius attacking ASAP Aussie right now.
No, actually, we're watching
Towson
Towson Pro live right now.
Oh, I'm watching Julius live right now.
No, we're actually watching.
Fellas.
So here we go. We've got it right here on the iPad.
And mine. We've got it
Don't
all
mind
over the
me,
place.
guys.
Oh man.
Don't mind me, guys. But we have Julius live here, 10 on 10
So we had
here.
two live attacks at the same time.
We did
were
have two
watching
live
one, you were
attacks on the
watching
same
another
time.
one. Okay.
These things are apt to happen when we do have all these attacks at the very end.
Confused.
We've got a million things going on right now at once.
There we go.
Perfect. So we are back. Let's go ahead, zoom in on my iPad right now. Towson Pro in on ASAP Aussie. There we go. We're here, and we've got the balloons coming into the center, taking everything out. Inferno Tower is one of the last buildings going down on this base. Towson Pro, man, this is going to be close, guys. I don't think he's got it. That Inferno Tower is doing some work, and he's got a lot of troops left up, a lot of skellies. But unfortunately, 4 balloons, and they've got to get in to take out that Inferno Tower, and it is near full health.
That Inferno and the Expo there set to ground and air, making all the difference. It's also Archer Tower. Lots of stuff left, unfortunately. Good effort, though. And he's got, 4 attacks we're seeing from him today?
Yeah?
Yeah, he has 2 more attacks to pull through for the 3-star there, but I'm actually getting another live attack, gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
And it looks like this one is going to be converted. It is a dip attack by Basti on G from OneHive number 17. And things are just finishing up here. We can actually watch the replay if we want to, but it is another Bowler Witch attack, such a proven strategy, solid, and it is going to pick up the 3-star.
Wow.
And I think we need to catch up here.
Yeah, holy
where
crap.
things stand, because a lot's going on.
I'm like out of breath right now. There's so much happening all at once. We've got 35 minutes left in this war.
Let's take a deep breath. Take a step back.
Okay.
And
it looks like I see right now OneHive 109, Dark Looters 108.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Really closing the gap.
Let's take a look on the war map. If we can switch to my iPad for a second here, because what I want to do is kind of analyze what we have left for Town Hall 10s that need to be 3-starred for both teams, and how many, if any, Town Hall 11 3-star attempts we can be expected seeing down the final stretch here.
Absolutely, let's do it.
So I'm going to look on Dark Looter. Here we go. I'm going to look on Dark Looter's side of the map first, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 Town Hall 10s left to clear for OneHive, and they have 5 attacks left. So
we said that at the same time.
And now let's look at OneHive's attacks. They have 5 attacks left, and 4 of those 5 attacks can be used by Town Hall 11 attackers. The 5th will be by ASAP Aussie. Now let's look at the other side of the map.
Well, if you take a look at Dark Looter's side, they do have an 11 that's only been 1-starred. Towson Pro has only been 1-starred as to this point, and that was a problem we saw earlier with OneHive struggling a little bit to 2-star all those 11s.
There's ASAP Aussie live now. We've got live attack going
by
in.
ASAP Aussie.
Okay.
So I was looking at Dark Looter's side of the map, though. They actually have 7 attacks to clear those.
Right.
Perfect. So we have...
Confusion is real.
Yeah.
Looks like the wizard here from the bottom left now, starting on the army camp and the elixir storage. Great job on the funnel. Outside of harm's way, again with the archers on the right. We've seen this attack, the beginning of this before. Look at the adjustment there. The queen starting a little bit further to the left. He wants her to go grab this air defense right here before she continues on the walk. She's got to take care of the mortar, and then hopefully it is closer than the gold mine. Again, going to the wrong direction here. She steps up to the wall. Here's the moment of truth, guys.
We saw this earlier, though. We saw her go right here instead of left.
This is the moment of truth. She picks it
up.
Okay,
there it is. Atoma's breathing a sigh of relief
then
over
the
there.
rage spell goes down, keeping the queen up. That is exactly what he wanted to happen. Just get that AD and then continue off to the right, because she should be able to go grab that next air defense that's to the left of the town hall.
Using the solo hog to trigger the clan castle, get that lava hound lured out to the side before we start the air portion.
Slow on the poisons. This could be trouble for his queen. The balloon is already on top of his queen. Will it get a bomb drop off? The wizard dropped in behind to help out. There's the bomb drop. Takes the queen down to about half health.
Look at those healers.
But she is going to survive.
That wizard helping out there.
Healers working hard. Here comes a minion to help out, take out the lava pups. Healers should survive this onslaught, and in come the wall breakers. And the queen should be headed off after that AD once she finishes.
She reverses course
there
potentially?
She goes.
Oh, man, that
she
lava
turned back.
pup nearly lured her off course.
She's got the king to deal with now, though. She's still got her ability. That king's going to smash her.
Might have to use it right here.
Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, just barely got it in.
There's the ability. Unfortunately, the Expo set to air, locking onto that Archer Queen, but she'll be at full health at least. And now the Barbarian King can at least tank, get a little bit more value, hopefully take out one of these Inferno Towers.
All right, here's the second part of the raid that went wrong before was this Inferno Tower. The King getting in a little bit late, had about half his health depleted. Now, can the bowlers get to the bombs and trigger them? Oh, man. She's not quite going to get it, but we do have a queen. We have a queen still alive, and she is going to be going left or right here. Let's see this direction.
She went left. She went left. Man. We got a solo healer. It's not going to be enough to battle against the damage output from that Inferno Tower.
Unfortunately, can't be healed under the Inferno
so close. That extra stutter step may have cost her. Oh, my goodness. So here comes the balloons now.
Wasted there, and...
Just tricky pathing there in the core of that base, Sometimes the Queen's AI, we all know her to be a fickle woman, that Queen,
That's right.
She's proving it here against this base for
This is looking really good. The only question right now is he going to have enough health on his balloons going through this last Inferno Tower to outlast the Inferno as well as the Wizard Tower in this last part of the base.
You'll notice Ozzy has no spells left whatsoever, so there's not a rage left to enrage these balloons or hasten them closer and faster to that Inferno Tower. That's
with those Skelly spells up and the air defense not taken care of, it's going to fall a little bit short.
This
in this
base,
5 seconds left.
This base for Julie is holding up very, very well.
That's several attacks in on this base, and
it
looks like we've got another one potentially going.
I can't get in. All right, we're getting in.
Knackerbrod?
Neckabrud.
Are you in?
We've
Yes.
already got 1 3-star in the book by
I'm in.
Neckabrud earlier
Ash
today.
is in.
I got it here. We're entering here again. King and the Queen from 9 o'clock here. It's a 10-on-10 again. This is really a crucial attack here for Dark Looters. If they can pull this off, it will put them in a really nice position to end off this war here.
Absolutely.
Again, coming in with the heroes here around 9 o'clock. A relatively fast hero portion, but both of the heroes are now alive and just goes down there. I thought the Queen might be able to stay safe, but the enemy Queen, again, just barely hanging on to life there at about 10 HP. And here comes the Laloon portion of the attack here. One Hound, though, already down, so it's going to be more of a grouped up balloon attack, all coming in, starting off from around 6 o'clock.
That's right. Looks like the wall breakers didn't quite go as planned. Wall breakers have been used, but I see no walls broken. So 3 air defenses still alive. The first 2 go down really quickly to the balloons, and now he's going to try to get through this sketchy last section of the base.
It's going to be really tricky here.
We talked a little bit about the base design aspect earlier, and you see all these wizard towers in addition to skellies and all of this on the right side of the base. There you see more skellies coming out, locking onto those balloons, and as they exit the spells here, they're going to get chipped away at and fall a little bit short. Looks like a successful defense here from Pero. It's going to keep Neckabrud from getting the 6-pack, but he was able to secure a 3-star earlier for the Dark Looters.
And what we talked about again is with the air dominance, it makes these bases very tricky to attack, because you'll notice on all these Town Hall 10 bases, the air defenses are grouped up, as we've mentioned a lot, but also on the opposite side of the base, oftentimes the wizard towers are also grouped up, and at that time you can't control the pathing properly.
Right.
And then that splash damage really, as you can see in a lot of these raids, on the back end, hurts those balloons.
That's right. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the scoreboard really quickly if we can pull that
let's
up.
finish.
Yep.
28 minutes remain in this war.
So we're down to the final 30 minutes of this war, you guys. And the key number right here is the number of 3-star attacks, 30 for both teams. So Dark Looters with 108 stars, 30 3-star attacks. OneHive with 109, but only 4 attacks left for OneHive.
Yeah, let's see if I can get this right this time. But let me break down the Town Hall 10 real quick.
Okay.
Right? So OneHive has only 4 attacks left, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Town Hall 10s to clear. On the other side, Dark Looters has 6 attacks left, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Town Hall 10s to clear.
Here's the story, though. OneHive has an 11 still to clear. There's 1 star remaining to get 2 on the other side. And if you realize, ASAP Aussie was the last Town Hall 10 to go in for OneHive, and it looks like he fell short on getting the Town Hall 10 3-star. That is going to force OneHive to start burning their Town Hall 11 attacks on the Town Hall 11s of Dark Looters.
This is going to be tight, gentlemen.
There's so much that goes into every single attack, every single war, when you see there's so much of this variance. The Town Hall 9s going up to attack 10s, 10s up to 11s. And to have an 11, you wouldn't think it's a bad thing to happen, but to have an 11 and you have to attack another 11 is actually a huge disadvantage for OneHive.
Exactly. It's not so much that hitting the 11 is super difficult. I mean, it is hard, don't get me wrong. It's the fact that they're not able to hit the 10, which is so much easier than hitting the 11. So it looks like the guys are in serious planning mode. We've got 26 minutes left in war, and if you count the number of attacks remaining, we've got 10 attacks left total in this war with only 26 minutes to go. That means as soon as we start seeing some live attacks start flowing, we are going to be fast and furious for the remainder of this one.
And when you talk about war strategy, it's really, really crucial that you look at the breakdown of town halls on the roster, and that's what's really going to dictate. Like in my clan, we war with a very strange matchup, or a very strange arrangement of mostly all Town Hall 11s and Town Hall 9s. So we don't see the same strategy being used. In these wars, that's why it's so crucial, the number of Town Hall 10s that have been 3-starred, because at the end of the day, that really tells the story of who's going to come out on top.
Exactly. A little tidbit on that. The war matchup, the ratios were kind of determined so that the number of Town Hall 11s, you realize there's going to be double the amount of attacks, as each clan member has 2 attacks to use. 10 total Town Hall 11 attacks, that will not cover all of the Town Hall 10s on the other clan, as there are 14 of them. So that forces the clans to go ahead and actually get those Town Hall 10 3-stars secured. And if they don't, there's going to be a lot of open bases left on the board that they're not able to go ahead and get. So
all right, looks like we've got another live attack just starting right now. We have Fabian attacking Para OneHive. Fabian number 9, and Pero OneHive also number 9, so a couple of Town Hall 10s.
That's right, we've got a baby dragon in from the top left, working on the funnel. Giant able to tank for her while she does a little bit of funneling up there. I'm going to attribute the female gender to that baby dragon. I don't know why, but that's what's going to happen. So the
I
king
love
goes
the
down.
use of just one single baby dragon like that, using that enraged ability that it has to help funnel and make sure that the heroes are going in the right path. They're the wall breakers getting in, trying to make sure that the heroes get into
real
both
quick.
ADs.
See how the heroes are coming into the bottom left side of this base. The entry failed with the wall breakers, but the idea was to get 2 air defenses for only the cost of his heroes and 1 baby dragon. No spells used, that was the intention. It looks like that fell a little bit short, so this could be a little bit of an uphill climb, as this air defense right there was intended to be gone. So these balloons may not have an opportunity to make it all the way through this base, but he can correct this with the amount of spells that he has remaining.
Yep, so right here is where you see players trying to adjust on the fly. He was hoping to have a second AD down. Now that one is still up. He's still going around there on the right-hand side with the entry and obviously the balloons in over that Town Hall, but that far left air defense took care of that lava hound over there. You can see the pups on the far left of the screen.
Still plenty of balloons left on the map here, though, gentlemen, and the heal spell very, very nicely placed, more so to keep those balloons alive, to distract those wizard towers for the back-end balloons coming around the other side. And here comes balloons perfectly placed for that hidden Tesla.
They're fighting the sweeper. Now that the sweeper's down, it reroutes the balloons up top. That's going to take them down to the wizard tower. They're going to have to backtrack if they want to take care of.
Last hate's going to help out. Balloons trying to get there, just annihilated.
Just fell short there. That tricky area with the air defense. If that wall breakers had not failed on the entry, that would have been a 3-star, boys.
It's a completely different story if that last air defense on the left-hand side is gone.
Absolutely. If the last air defense is gone, that makes it a far easier job for the balloons. The sweeper playing a crucial role, pushing the balloons back from the wizard tower and archer tower on the top left, and he held the poison a little bit too long, allowing those air skellies to go ahead and chip away. Ultimately, the attack falls a little bit short, but I think the Dark Looters are onto something with regards to this base. It's just a matter of execution at this point, and will they have enough attacks remaining to get the 3-star taken care of? I've seen some really good plans so far on this base. It's just a matter of tweaking until they find the right recipe to get the 3-star.
Yeah, and you know, we talk about the evolution of base design and how things are changing to fit the current meta. I was curious, if we look at our players here, LB, can you talk a little bit specifically about, just let me know if you have a live attack, guys.
Coming soon, yeah.
Specifically about Town Hall 10s. Even though you're a Town Hall 9, we see that, you know, the evolution of anti-3-star base design. For a while, the Town Halls were more centralized, then they were put off to the side, but still within the perimeter of the walls. Now, especially at Town Hall 10, we're seeing the Town Hall structure itself used primarily just for HP buffer.
No, here we go again.
We
got another
Vincent.
This is Vincent
for OneHive is in.
Forced to go after that other 11. So
that's right. So we've got Vincent coming in on Towson Pro, who is sitting over there on the other side of the bench. So Vincent trying to go ahead and secure. It looks like a Town Hall 11 triple, so going for glory. Oh boy.
Galadon, and a quick side note, Galadon and I know how it feels to be tripled by Vincent.
Yep. I am a member of OneHive right now, and I got my base annihilated by Vincent and Ozzy. And just so you guys know, as we're watching this attack, the score right now with 22 minutes left is 109-109. So
very interesting.
Deadlocked.
The guys in the clans. This is the base, right? That needed an extra star to get the second one. Is that correct, LB?
That is correct. Yep.
Yes.
The last Town Hall 11.
Vincent has to get the 2-star here, so you're going to see his balloons and pups and everything. It's going to be skewed a little bit to try to make sure that the Town Hall is secured. So even if he falls short of getting the 3-star, see the clone spell right there.
Beautiful clone
in the middle.
Yep.
He's trying to drive those troops in. Oh, look at the Inferno taking out the pups. This is going to be tough, as all the buildings are up around the side are going to make those pups ring around. So he's got to try to get the 3 right now. It's going to be crucial that he gets that done.
A lot of balloons still left on the board here, and look at them move through this base.
Yep.
Some pups hanging back. I think eventually they'll lock on,
You've got
move on from the clan castle
group of lava
to the
pups
Town Hall
at
there.
the bottom right. Exactly.
This is
So
looking
much
really
point
good
defense.
here for Vincent.
That looks really good.
So much point defense. It's going to fall a little bit short,
The clone
guys.
balloons are disappearing at just the worst
But
moment
you've
there.
got to get this Town Hall.
The Town Hall is the question,
You've got
guys.
2
That's gonna...
expos within within range of that Town Hall. When these pups come around, if they come after the Town Hall, you've got 2 Expos off to the left, and that could be the difference. You've got to get this Town Hall down right now.
There it is. Beautiful placement on those back
just out of the range.
Those
just
back-end minions there.
There it is.
Celebrating.
Look at how close that range is on those lava pups and
maybe 1 or
minions.
2 tiles from complete devastation right there, as the lava pups are going to go heroic, take down that Town Hall. That's going to be the second star, and that's exactly what these guys wanted. Not only a second star, but look at the percentage. Now, they weren't counting on a Town Hall 11 triple. Exactly.
Over 90% on this Town Hall 11.
So it's a bad thing that they had to have an 11, go after another 11, but it's a great thing if this does come down to a tie, that you're going to see a 90+% on a Town Hall 11 attack.
Absolutely, Galadon, and you can see, just wanted to point out again that he saved 2 minions, and 2 minions at the very end there. Sometimes a player who, of lesser skill maybe, or intelligence, who hadn't planned out every single troop, would have just started picking off outside buildings with those minions.
Yep.
Just dump them.
They waited until they cleared
But they waited
outside.
until they had the path to the Town Hall, just narrowly avoiding those air defenses, the Expos, and pulled it off there.
That's
very,
very
right.
with the 92%.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard one more time, you guys. As you can see, we have under 20 minutes left in this war.
This is close,
OneHive
gentlemen.
with that Town Hall 11 2-star, taking the lead, 110, 109. 3 attacks left for OneHive. 5 attacks left for Dark Looter, you guys. Dark Looters, we have 8 attacks left and only 19 minutes remain in this war. It's about to get crazy.
Do we have a live attack going?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not quite yet, but we got 4 out of the final 5 attacks.
Itsu's got to go.
Itsu's got one. Itsu's ready.
Says he has
4
to
out
go.
of the final 5 attacks are Town Hall 11s for Dark Looters. So let's see if we can...
Itsu, who are you hitting, man?
I will hit number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7 it is.
So Dark Looters being down by 1 star, but this actually kind of puts them in the driver's seat, having this many Town Hall 11 attacks remaining.
And it's very important to point out right now that there's actually only a 1 star on one of OneHive's Town Hall 10s. Ooh. So it's a possible 2-star opportunity for the Dark Looters.
Exactly.
That's huge.
So you go after IU Jimmy, number 8, who's just been 1-starred, and that puts Dark Looters ahead. If that's a 3, puts them ahead 111, 110.
This is really neck and neck at this point.
Yes, really back and forth. We've seen a lot of back and forth.
That's right.
And where is Itsu going?
There it is.
Chris.
We got the live coming in right
Okay.
now. We've got 2 air defenses up top, 2 on the bottom. So he decides to go with the bowlers and witches. A little bit wonky for him. The square base makes for great pathing through it. He's going to start up on the left side with the bowlers and witches and going to drop the giant. And it looks like a golem out of the clan castle from that left side. From the top, the far right side of the base, bowlers and witches again creating a massive funnel. And ultimately, he's going to be working his way towards that cannon to get all the way into the wall. There it is. Jump spell goes down. Heroes are on the field at this point, and they're all working their way towards the core of the base.
Yep, you've got 3 jump spells. Watch for the second. There it is. The second jump spell giving access to the first Inferno Tower. Now the third jump spell will come out of the core, see where the clan castle is. It's going to open up that compartment that leads to, there it is, the last Inferno Tower. So again, this path being laid down by the jump spells going all the way through the base. The bowlers at the top of the screen taking out that Town Hall. Second star coming for damage
survive over
second.
here and let the golem get in front? Unfortunately, one goes
side.
down, but now we have a golem tanking. And we have the last witch targeted by the mortar. So that left side's getting pretty weak, although we do have some tanking power still left alive. Bowlers and Queen in the core, pushing towards the final Inferno Tower. There they go, locking onto the Expo. It goes down. Now to the cannon.
Got to get that Inferno.
Yeah.
There it is.
Now to the Inferno. Queen takes
it
it out. We've got a good push coming from the right side. A few witches left over. A couple bowlers as well.
Gonna have to need your ability any second now here. Hopefully he's got a spotter. There we go.
Oh,
Queen's
man.
ability activated, and that goes last Wizard Tower. Giant bomb. Took out that bowler.
2 Teslas.
Still not looking that good, gentlemen. And because of those 2 Teslas and that cannon.
And the golem's gone. The golem will no longer tank, so the Teslas and the bomb tower and the mortar, 2
It's going to come down to the
up.
skellies, and can they avoid this mortar here?
got
There's
a
the
lot of
first
splash
shot. They
damage.
move on. They do avoid it. Can they avoid it long enough for that Queen to
But
get
you
out
got
of the
a
compartment
second,
and back them
you
up?
got another mortar around the corner there. It looks like they're going to get annihilated.
Mortar
And
goes down, so
much
now it's
splash.
the Queen. We've got the Warden still alive as well. And of
another
course they
mortar.
switch targets. Oh no, that is brutal. So now
But
the
you
Queen
still have-
stays on the inside. That's not going to get her to the cannon. This is looking like it's going to be a fail.
We've seen crazier things happen, but
Yeah, OneHive sounded kind
the
of happy
giant
over there.
bomb really putting the final
Yeah.
stake there.
There it is.
There's
Queen
some
goes
woos
down.
from
Big
OneHive.
hold right there for OneHive. Chris flexing on defense in that one.
Wow, so that picks up 1 additional star. Another no. We're still talking about IU Jimmy, actually.
Yes,
that was the one that was only
That's
one
just
star.
a wash
Look,
right
look
now.
at this, guys.
Two-star.
The Warden outranges every other defense, but I don't know that he has the time. This is really interesting.
Yeah, less than 30
This is really
seconds.
interesting. He hops into range of the cannon
95.
there.
Look at that, so close.
Oh, jeez.
If only that cannon were super weak and he could turn in just one shot.
And the mortar's going to finish him off.
Down
All
he goes, 96%
96.
two-star for Towson Pro. That puts OneHive
Good try, man.
right there in the thick of it, 110,
We're
109.
still looking Dark Looters trying to close off.
4 attacks left for Dark Looters, 3 attacks left for OneHive at this point. Oof, it is coming down to it, guys.
Are you guys, are you, the players, are you guys as nervous as I am? Like, I'm not even in the war, and I'm like, I got goosebumps. I don't know how this is going to end up. Oh, man. How are you feeling, LB?
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. I just love the drama at the end of big wars like this. It's so fun.
There's nothing like it in Clash of Clans, that's for sure.
It's great to see.
Bronx, how you feeling down there?
Yeah, pretty nervous.
Honestly, what do both sides think of their chances at this point?
Yeah, it's
100%.
100%, LB says.
LB says 100.
Bronx?
Yeah, I think it's pretty tied up right now.
Pretty tied up.
Yeah.
Really is. Surely
Dark Looters is
anybody's
down
game.
1 star, but they have 1 extra attack.
Right,
So, I mean,
so
they're sitting in really good position. It literally all comes down to this, guys, the final 14 minutes of the war.
Essentially, we're in a virtual tie if you look at the fact that there is that Town Hall 10 that's only been 1 starred, and Dark Looters with the additional attack. It's kind of a virtual tie right now. You have to expect that would have been 2-starred earlier. We'd see a tie right now. It's again coming down to the 3 stars.
We've got that Town Hall 11 has been 2-starred at this point. Vincent just went in on that, picked up the 92%. So all 2 stars on the Town Hall 11s at this point. So each clan even right now. And if we look at the war map, actually, OneHive has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases left remaining. And then on the left side here for the Dark Looters, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So very, very close.
Yeah, that extra star
is a wash, kind of.
Yeah.
So
you don't pay attention to that right now.
5 bases to 5 bases. Who can triple the most coming down the stretch?
Oh my God!
Right.
It's pretty crazy. But just to finish up a point I was making while you wait for the next live attack earlier, is the Town Hall 10s have the Town Hall always outside the perimeter of the base, whereas Town Hall 11 defensive meta, Town Halls even on anti-3s are often centralized now. So the point being is because you're seeing all these dips and you're seeing the Town Hall 10s attack up. So you don't want to give the Town Hall 10s that free Town Hall as you used to kind of back in the day when things were a little bit different. Powerbang specifically, how does the meta shift, or how does the defense shift according to the current meta?
Well, basically what you're seeing, it's a great question. The war strategy that's very common right now is that the Town Hall 10s, because it's easier and a more likely chance that they can secure a 2-star on a Town Hall 11, you're going to see that as the first option for them before the Town Hall 10s hit the Town Hall 10s. Each clan will have their specialized Town Hall 10 versus 10 players, the guys that are very proficient at securing those 3 stars. But since there's a higher likelihood of doubling those Town Hall 11s, that's where they're going to go first. And the reason the Town Hall in the center is important, you just look at this war, for example. OneHive struggling mightily to get those 2 stars, ultimately forced to bring the Town Hall 11 up to take care of that Town Hall 10 base. In the end, though, they got it done. It was just a few fewer chances to hit the 10s with their 10s that ultimately could have put them over the top. So now we're sitting here in a virtual tie with 12 minutes to go in the war.
Yeah, and oftentimes, even more casual players might not realize that the Town Hall at Town Hall 10 and especially 9, just not as important as it may have been in previous years or months or updates. And when you're placing your Town Hall 10, what is the biggest thing you're looking for, your Town Hall as a Town Hall 10? What is the biggest thing you're looking for in terms of value placement?
What we saw today, a lot of these Town Hall 10s are being set to protect the air defenses. A lot of these setups have all 4 air defenses off to one side of the base, and that's always where you're going to find the Town Hall super high hit point structures, Town Hall dark elixir storage. Clan Castle, of course, is going to be centered in the core, usually with the Archer Queen. But like, for instance, with my clan, all Town Hall 11s, you will see that Town Hall 11 out towards the outside. But these guys, they know exactly what's happening. It's very rare, like we talked about earlier, that 11 has to detect an 11. What we saw today was something that OneHive hoped not to have happen.
Absolutely. No, it's a good point, and it really does. You brought up a good point about your clan, and it really does depend on your clan composition. That's why in clans like the CWL, you often see the types of designs you do because they fit into the system.
Right.
And, you know, more importantly, too, is it's almost like I compare it to a chess match between the attacker and the defender, and you try to think one head of what your opponent's going to do. In other words, you try to anticipate where they're going to enter the base, and you almost try to lure them into the base.
Here we go. All right, so we've got Flossie. The Town Hall 11 from Dark Looters Flossie is going to dip after IU Jimmy. This is the last Town Hall 10 that was only 1-starred, but again, like we were talking about a few seconds ago, consider this base basically already 2-starred. This is absolutely going to have to be a 3-star attack that Flossie is trying right here.
This is a crucial 3-star.
This is absolutely crucial, and the reason you're seeing the Town Hall 11 here is it's got those 2 stars available. They want to make sure that they knock that out, no problem. There's the early balloon entry. Haste spell gets him. Little split there. He was hoping to get a free shot at the Inferno. Look at this. Check it out. Whoa, man, very nice idea, but unfortunately they do break left a little bit to the mortar. The Inferno Tower will stay up. He's got 15 balloons left. He does have 9 boulders left in the camp on this one. Double jump spell that is laid down here. He's got 1 for the heroes to get into the base to this Inferno Tower, and you're going to see another one to get all the way back to the Queen. So really nice work so far on the entry. I like the idea with the balloons, but it didn't quite work out for him, I don't think, the way he wanted. We'll see.
Yeah, check out that second jump spell. Like you said, Archer Queen coming out.
Good
There's the
patience
Inferno's down. They're after the Archer Queen. Giant Bomb goes down. Sweeper goes down. And we're just about ready.
And the air defense goes down. We're down to 1 air defense left, guys.
Where is it?
1 air defense left, and the Warden has used the ability. So here comes the balloon
see that
entry.
Hound is going to path all the way across from about 4 o'clock on the base, all the way across to the center to go
2
after
air
that
defenses
last
left.
air
My
defense. Oh, there are 2. You're right.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. I didn't even
Way over there
see
on the
that.
left-hand side, but the balloon's clearly far away. Check out those haste spells.
Inferno's down.
A beautifully timed freeze spell there, giving the balloons beautiful, just enough time to get to that Inferno Tower. The Lava Hound is still alive on that last air defense.
Lava Pup's coming to the rescue, chipping away at those skelly spells.
And it looks like he's going to pull it off here.
1 lone wizard out there clearing structures, along with a couple of minions at the bottom, at the right-hand side of this base. Again, every unit planned out and every structure. That's it for defenses.
Holy cow.
That's it.
That's going to be
a
the
minute left. He's going to get the cleanup, no problem.
And this
King
will
Tim,
give...
let's go to you, my friend. Tell me what you're thinking about your teammate Flossie here as he cleans up the rest of this base.
I think Flossie is one of our best attackers on Town 11, if not one of the best in the whole CWL. And we were very happy that we got him.
That's awesome. He was a mid-season transfer from Spartan's Legacy, is that correct? Very nice. So beefing up the roster, that's something that Dark Looters had the pleasure of doing all season long as they continue to go undefeated. Their popularity continued to rise. So nice work. Picking up the 3-star there, Flossie taking out Jimmy.
And 8 minutes left, you guys. 8 minutes left in this war. Dark Looters with that attack, pulling ahead 111 now, 110. Both clans with just 3 attacks left.
Yeah, and Itsu is one of those guys with an attack left. Itsu, what are you thinking, man?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out the last part of the attack, and then I will go in.
Okay, great.
No pressure.
That's awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the war stats right now. We've got the Dark Looters and OneHive stats on the screen. Both clans using the exact same amount of attacks, 77 apiece, each having 3 remaining. Dark Looters holding a 1-star edge right now, and check out the percentage, guys.
We have a live, guys. We have a live.
93.75. Backing out right now. We'll go straight to the live. We got
have
Erotic
McLeod going in on Julius. Erotic going in on Julius.
Let's kick it over to Ash. You're in the raid live.
I am in it right now.
Is before that last 3-star, Dark Looters was already ahead by percentage. So even when they were behind by 1 star, they were ahead in percentages. So Dark Looters, with a lot of those high percentage attacks we saw earlier, could make a difference if it comes down to the tie.
Absolutely, and another Bowler Witch attack, and this has really been the most dependable strategy, a ground strategy for dips in this clan war thus far here. And again, just setting up a very beautiful funnel. And you don't need to use that many Bowlers and Witches on the flanks. Just enough so that the troops funnel correctly into the core, get them right into that Inferno Tower, and as Galadon pointed out earlier, jump them into the core and into the second Inferno Tower.
It's all the way into the core right now, and you can see that exit spell, the jump spell on the far side. Again, multiple enclosures, allowing them to get to that cannon, the air defense, but more importantly, the last Inferno Tower as they get closing in on it right there. It's getting close.
Things getting a little tricky here right now in the core. You know, unfortunately, sometimes with this strategy, it depends on the AI of the witches and how many of those splash units or the Inferno Towers end up targeting the witches rather than the skeletons once you get to the core of the base. Right now, could kind of go either way. The Archer Queen ability
we've got a lot of witches up on that top left side, and right now the mortar's missing the skeletons. So they may be able to push around that corner if they can stay alive. They're going to have the ability to support the heroes, including the queen, who still has an ability left over, and that should be enough to combat that final section there on the right with the 2 archer towers, Expo, and the cannon that could do some serious damage to this the rest of this army.
Absolutely. You still have 2 archer towers, 1 cannon, 1 expo, and 1 wizard tower. But like you said, queen ability, plenty of skeletons, and
queen outside the range.
Looks like there's only 1 witch alive at this point, though.
We have the archer queen in out, but just gonna miss the bomb there.
So there it is. Archer tower goes down by the queen. She is going to keep pushing around. Check this out. Expo locks onto her. That's going to be trouble.
This is going to be an issue here, guys.
There it is. She's going to go around the corner.
That expo is going to be the expo is going to.
Oh no! She locks onto the town hall.
She's not going to get in there.
Is she going to get it? Not quite.
Man.
Not quite.
But again, this base already 2-starred, so this was either a 3 or nothing. Really,
yes.
Although maybe for the percentage could have made a difference.
That's still a huge setback for OneHive, as one of their final Town Hall 11s doesn't quite get the 3-star. And it looks like right now we've got another attack. This one is going to be a scout attack,
this
it looks like.
Yeah,
this is a 9v11.
Really not much hope of this one doing much of anything.
Yeah,
so
this is a 9v10.
We'll take a look at it here, but it's basically a scout attack, trying to test a walk here. He's got both Inferno Towers left up, but Decampzella, I think I nailed it. Bronx, give me the thumbs up over there. So the Queen working her way down the right side of the base, maybe gonna get to the Inferno, maybe not. She's gonna keep walking though. But you know what? For a Town Hall 9 hitting the top Town Hall 10, I'd say 80%'s a decent show.
So at this point, guys, Dark Looters are sitting pretty at this point because they have 5 stars available. They have 5 stars available from Town Hall 10s. They have 3 attacks left. OneHive, only 2 attacks left. Plenty of stars available, but if Dark Looters executes here with their final 2 attacks, they've got this in the bag.
They can put it out of reach.
Yes.
Yes, they can put it mathematically impossible for OneHive to come back.
But hey, there's still 4 minutes left. Anything can happen.
My eyes are like
4
glued to the
attacks
stats
left
right now.
I know. I can't look away from the iPad. 2 attacks from each side left. OneHive down by 1 star. So Dark Looters 111, OneHive 110. 2 attacks left for each side. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. What are they doing to us? They're saving 4 attacks for the final minute of this war.
We're not going to be able to catch them all. Maybe you guys can try to catch some. I'll try to catch some. We'll try to divvy it up.
We'll do the best we can.
Based on how they go, we'll try to kick it around as much as possible. So hopefully our crew's ready to
So again,
go
if Dark
crazy.
Looters 3 stars on both of these hits, they win.
It's over.
That's
exactly.
So
because OneHive with only 2 attacks left.
At this point, OneHive has to 3-star here and hope for a fail on one of Dark Looters' attacks.
Exactly.
Basti and Itsu are the 2 for the Dark Looters, and for OneHive you have Duce and UT Fan, both of whom executed their first attacks as Town Hall 11 versus 10, and they both picked up the 3-star.
So
they're going to try to do it again.
6-packs.
They're going to try to do it again.
But so that magic number is 113. Here comes a live attack right now. You've got Duce attacking Valentine. I can't get in because there are no more spectator slots.
Are you in, Ash?
I am in.
Ash is in. Let's watch his iPad.
I am in, guys. So we have Duce attacking Valentine here, and it's another Bowler Witch attack. Again, tried and true method here. Hopefully this one can be converted here. He needs to pick up this 3-star. Cannot stress that enough here. So here comes the heroes, all funneled into the court. Things starting out pretty nicely here. Almost every one of these Town Hall 10s does have the Lava Loon in the Clan Castle. It's really the best Clan Castle composition at this point for Town Hall 10s in the current meta. But as you can see, all the troops funneling to the court. A nice, timely Grand Warden Eternal Tome ability. Lava Hound pops. Not a big deal here. There's not a super heavy concentration. As you can see, the other Inferno Tower close enough to the perimeter that the troops, the range troops, the air troops, the witches, and the Queen can deal with those pups in relative safely.
Absolutely. Pushing to the final Inferno Tower right now. He's got to get that down.
There it goes. There it goes.
Looking pretty good. Bombs take it out. That's going to prolong that Inferno Tower's life. This could get interesting. Still has the Queen ability, though, and she is down on the right side of the space with no defenses
left. That was
left.
an unfortunate bowler loss there, but I think he's still got it.
He's still fine. 2 minutes
85%,
left.
I
think I count 768 skeletons still on there.
Yeah, this is looking good.
That's about right. And you've got the splash from the mortar and the wizard on the far left side. But again, so many units left. The queen's ability left. Swagging the poison spell, I would imagine.
1 minute mark left in the war. We still have 3 attacks outstanding. They are going in at the buzzer, guys. So
and this should be the attack.
And remember, that Inferno Tower only has like 1 hit point left on it.
It's just going to take a strong breeze to knock it down.
And the queen ability is still alive, so I'm going to hop out.
Yep, you can go ahead and head out because that's going to tie the score.
One
is
minute
going to tie
left,
it up with a minute left in the
We
war.
are under a minute.
All right, 111, 111. There it is. There's the star on the scoreboard.
111. You needed that 3-star and you got it. It's 111, 111 here.
So Dark Looters with 2 attacks left. If they put up just 1 more star, it could be out of range because if you look at the percentages, Dark Looters right now 94.18%. There's the scoreboard. OneHive 92.68%. So the percentage lead to Dark Looters, even though we're tied 111 each. And again, one last. I can't even.
25 seconds left here. 25 seconds left.
Here we go. UT fan after Knockerbrod.
UT fan again needs this. At this point, it's Dark Looters to lose.
You guys, all right.
You guys stay out, and look at
We've got Basti number 2, Town Hall 11 dropping, going after Queen Kia. So we've got a couple of attacks on the same time right here.
live for Ash. UT fan is live for you. That's what you're seeing on screen right now. OneHive has to execute this attack. We've got the golems coming down from the bottom right. Bowlers and Witches pushing to make the funnel. He still has 8 bowlers left. You're going to see those start to be deployed in the middle of the base. He's got 2 jump spells cooked. He's got a couple of rages that are going to come down as well. He secured the Town Hall on the backside early with the wizard and the minion there. Here's the heal spell. Laloon comes out of the clan castle. This is super interesting. Springtrap outside the base taking care of some bowlers there. But the queen into the base. Where is the king right now? There he is, pushing all the way into the core. The jump spell gets him all the way into the center. There's that last jump spell to get to the backside of the base. This is looking decent right now.
PB, let me just cut in here. We have a Bowler Witch attack by Itsu. If he pulls this off, they secure the victory here. So he's looking pretty good. Just got to the core right now. Just put down a rage spell. Things could go either way. Go back to yours.
Very good. Basti is also teching Queen Kia at the same time. The war is technically ended. If you look up at the scoreboard, it's 0 seconds left.
Still
111
have
each.
all the attacks live right now. We're keyed in on UT fan.
Itsu's looking really strong.
Let's go switch to Itsu right now and see how that ends up. This is looking pretty good, but let's watch Itsu.
Itsu's going to pull this off, guys. Itsu's going to pull this off live right down there. And this is going to be the war, guys. He's at 96%.
Queen ability.
No way. Itsu, get it done. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Oh, they're celebrating over there. Critical. We can't even see what Basti's doing right here.
That is going to do it,
guys. That 3-star.
Dark
but again,
Looters.
Percentages.
Dark Looters just capped off.
That was it.
The inaugural CWL season with an undefeated season. Undefeated. Not a single
blemish. Do not show the chat.
That was amazing.
Unbelievable, guys. Congratulations, Dark Looters.
I've got to give serious shout out to OneHive, though. You guys put a tremendous effort forth this war. This was an incredible finish down to the last second. The attacks are still wrapping up. I'm going to wait until I see the final score so I can announce that. There it is, another star for OneHive to bring it to 112, 112. Unfortunately, the percentage falls about 1% short, while we still have Basti on the field as well, trying to finish up his attack.
Basti is wrapping up a 3, so this actually will not end up tied. It looks like we've got, we've got time left. It looks like 97%. We're not looking at the attack right now. Pretty much the war was already decided by percentage, but Basti right here is going to grab a 3-star to end this war right here, and that's going to give Dark Looters the win by 1 star.
113, 112.
Wow.
That is an
Attack's
incredible
over.
finish.
Congrats,
so much
guys.
more action than really any of us anticipated.
Oh my God.
Wow, we had some replays to show from earlier, but it was just fast and furious.
This
whole stream, you guys absolutely killed it, both clans.
We did not have time to even see most of those replays. That is it, you guys. Dark Looters have won this thing, 113, 112.
All right.
So the war is over. Congratulations, Dark Looters. And again, you guys, this was the first season of Champions War League. We saw 32 clans face off. We were 17 weeks of action, 218 clan wars went down, and the Dark Looters never lost a single war. Obviously, these guys are going to be the favorites to come out charging in season 2 with over 2,300 applicants for season 2. It's going to be a crazy season. Hope you guys follow this more closely as more people find out about the Champions War League. Again, congratulations to both clans. Amazing effort from OneHive, incredible from Dark Looters. It is time to present the P.E.K.K.A. trophies. Let's go down to the floor to Powerbang and Clash with Ash.
All right, guys, fantastic war. We've got the silver P.E.K.K.A. I want to congratulate OneHive on an outstanding season. You guys are going to finish up with a 12-4 record, finishing second place out of 32 teams in the first ever CWL season. I'm presenting you now with the silver P.E.K.K.A. trophy. Congratulations, guys.
Congrats, OneHive. All right, real quickly, LB. How was this season for you guys? Was CWL what you expected? Are you looking forward to season 2?
First of all, we're 100% looking forward to season 2. We're in, we'll be an invite league, and we can't wait. Was it what we expected? Yes. It was really intense war, put us to the test, put us against the best clans in the world. We're thrilled to have been a part of it and gotten as far as we have, and congrats to Dark Looters. You guys did great.
Thank you, man.
That's awesome.
And again, congratulations to OneHive, certainly proving that you guys are one of the best clans in the entire world. So hats off, seriously, guys. An amazing final stretch of the season. And without further ado, the champs, the undefeated Dark Looters. You guys are the Dark Looters. Let me present you with the golden P.E.K.K.A. limited edition. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Itsu, you were the MVP down the stretch with that final clutch 3-star attack. How do you feel, man?
Well, I failed 2 in the beginning, so it was kind of close in the end, so not that MVP-like, but yeah, in the end it was enough.
You pulled it off, hey, by 1 star, but a victory is a victory. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you, I'm sure, next year.
Big shout out to all the clans at home, too, that are watching this. Thank you for all your participation in the CWL this season. And also to the Dark Looters who weren't here, as well as the OneHive guys who were not here. Fantastic war, fantastic season.
Exactly. Remember, we had 37 members of each clan that wasn't able to make it here. We had 32 amazing clans participating, so many next year. Amazing. Thank you guys again, Dark Looters, for coming out. OneHive, thank you guys again for coming, everybody at home. And thank you, of course, to Clash with Ash, my gracious co-hosts, and Powerbang.
Did this just happen?
Until next time, you guys, we're going to wrap this up, but come back, watch us for season 2 for more 3-star attacks and more cake.
I just was delivered a cake. I don't know who...
Eat it.
It's delicious. I'm going to present this to all these guys. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, and awesome stream.
Congrats,
Dark Looters.
Well done. Thank you, man.
Woohoo! Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
High five, Allie.